Hello! I forgot to turn Mix It Up on again. I'm sorry, Panama. I always forget. I'm always like, alright, I gotta have this ready, I have to have this ready, and I forget the initial step is to open up Mix It Up, or else it doesn't want to play nice with Twitch. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. We're in cosplay again. Welcome, welcome in. Let's see, where is that command? Where are you? What happened to it? That should be here. I'm like, I don't know where it went. There it is. Let's see. If I manually activate it, will it work? I don't think so. Alright, well, I apologize. I should have been picked it up first. All wheels. Sound alerts should work though, if anyone uses those. Alright. Alright. Let's get started then. Welcome once again, everybody, to episode 2 of Glory Hounds. We're gonna start literally episode 2. Are you ready? Are you excited? I'm excited. You see more of our lovely big buff men. Well, let it cut stream. Well, I'm glad that you're here. I like this. This is cute. Issue 1, issue 2. A spot of trouble. A whale of a tail. It's adorable. Also, Star fucking rocked with this pirate outfit thing. Oh my god. Awooga. Awooga. Oh goodness. And just as a reminder that these will be saved and put onto YouTube as well. And then once the full release of the game comes out, I'll probably end up doing like a full-on, in-depth recording. I want to eventually get like a custom microphone for voice acting, but that's down the line. That's a throne gift in the future. I need to work out a better space for it in the first place. Because my current room is not a great space. Like I'm kind of my computer's in a closet. I'll take a picture eventually and put it on the Twitters. It's not the greatest space, to say the least. But we make do. Somewhere underwater. Well. If it isn't the catch of the day, come swimming home at last. Not like you didn't have a dirty uniform, Ishmael. What gives? A rough go of it out in the seven seas. Don't give me her. Seize your blathering, you big ball of feathers. I blather because I care, me hearty. Yet all of us worried. Truly, even the captain. Of course, then we took a gander at the news. The bloody news? Did you mean to say the captain knows? I personally understand why he'd be away for a couple of days after, of course. Earning from the law ought to be quite difficult on those stubby little legs of yours. Why, I love Polly. But breaking our code of honor in the first place, Moshara, that'd be breaking his old heart. Why don't you quit poking your beak into places that don't belong before I pluck your feathers out one by one and stuff them in a pillow? And just how you be making those funny squiggly sounds. Oi! Touch my feathers, and you'll be sorry, fish breath. Asshole! Dunce. Landlubber. Wait, hold on. The anime. Fuck me. You did not have to say that. Oh, you're heading a pikey here. The fucking flipping off. Oh my god. I think it's a flipping off. Actually, that might just be a pointer finger. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I like the dagger too, it's cute. Shut your bakes, both of yous. Boss! Dearest Captain, whatever do you need? You smell me, laddie. I thought I made myself very clear when I took you in. Pardon me, Captain, but I still be trying to get the swearing thing under control. All habits die hard. They're a host in the wrong sail, boyo. Cursing be one thing, but this here crew don't take kindly to feckless, unprovoked violence, see? Holding its own lass at gunpoint like that don't reflect too kindly on us as men of the sea. I like the feather that's there. That's so cute. Look at that little feather. Adorable. I love it. Any of us, our captain, would have settled for no less than hanging you up by your fins or having you keyholed. You're really in for it now, Ishmael. But seeing as this is your first jaunt over the great line of the Syndicate rulebook, the Gretahab's willing to let this one go. Really? Really? On one condition, lad. See, I got a grand job planned. Absolutely grand. I need all hands on deck for this one. And seeing as the big guns are in the pillory, that unfortunately means you lot. A word of warning to the weak and weary. Cross Ahab again and you'll be keyholing. And keyholing will be the start. Thank you, Captain. You won't regret it, I swear on me heart. Don't go thanking me yet, you sorry sack of scales. We pull this one off, and every cent you earn is going to fixing that little old lady's store. Until then, you'll be swabbing the poop deck. What, are you kidding me? I wasn't even the one who smacked the place. It was that blasted hound and his spotted friend that did the deed. That wouldn't have happened if you listened to me for once in your life, Sonny. Now would it? You said it, Captain. Fucking Polly's riding Ahab's dick. Captain, who's the new fellow in the corner over there? I take it in the place we're fixing the loot. What was her name again, lad? Cameo. Auguste Cameo, at your service. Camo? No, Cameo. He's right. You may say it wrong, Ishmael. It's Camois. Hey, new shit, Polyx Ahab. Yo? It's a Camu. Why does no one get it right? Stop wagging your tongues. Get over here and listen good. I got a job to do. Hi, sir. Twirls my hair. Hi, sir. I'm on the verge of collapsing. My bones are aching. My vision's blurry. Whether it's because I'm just that exhausted, whether my body can take much more punishment, I don't know. But every time I hit the mat, it gets just a little comfier. A little bit harder to get up again. Awooga! Look at him. Again. The bird looming over me looks none the worse for wear. Of course he doesn't. I haven't been able to hit him once, after all. Even after he promised Raoul he'd go easy on me. Are you just going to lie there with mouth agape like baby bird? Give me a moment. This is life or death situation, Duskhound. Criminals are not going to wait for you to make return flight from Dreamland. Milo can get it. I think I sprained. The action shot is really cute. I push myself off of the mat and immediately yelp in pain, falling right back down. My entire body. And you will keep doing so if you do not keep guard up. In hand-to-hand combat, paying attention to opponents is as important as punching and kicking. If you do not... He shakes his head. My beloved. There are worse things than bruises. With all those scars, I'm inclined to believe him. I sit up straight, panting all the while. Oh, sweaty Alex. Like you can see his nipples. How are you not tired yet? I'm like half your age. Body is temple. Take care of it in early stage, then in old age it will take care of you. Your body might be a temple. Mine's more of a garbage disposal. Then see me as sanitation company. You must learn discipline. I carefully weigh my options. Alright, just promise not to break any bones. I will do my very best. I get back on my feet and assume the stance he's been trying to teach me all morning. Oh, look at the little photo in the background. Ah. Keyword here being assume. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Hands raised to eye level, shoulders up, chin tucked, legs wide, knees slightly bent. Reminds me of the boxing lessons I took as a kid. Of course, he took boxing lessons. Of course, those didn't prepare me to fight a deadly bird with more battle scars than my dad's old car, but I doubt anything could. Your form is... He pauses, scrutinizing me. Adequate. Coming from him, that almost feels like praise. He takes a similar position himself. Fighting is very much like dancing. All about anticipating your partner's actions and reacting in turn. Then when guard is down, you strike. Not sure. Sorry. Oops. Not sure I've ever seen a dance that involved, striking. Master LiveRead said same thing long time ago. Did you train him too? He nods. For years. He was interested in learning. Dedicated. Very insistent on talking. Much like you. Made funny sound when hitting mat. Much like you. He chuckles. I'm so used to him being serious at this point that it feels unnatural. Like a sound that should simply not exist. Are you trying to get me angry? Oh, look at his eyes. His face is so cute. I am trying to make you punch instead of talking ear holes off. Alright! You asked for it! Here it comes! Dusk! I take a swipe at his smug little face. Without skipping a beat, he catches my fist with his claw, locking it in place. I try yanking it away, but he's got a firm hold on it. God, he's strong. This man could fold me like a chair. Ooh, oh no. Tell me, what went wrong? I, hesitated? No, we do not announce attacks. Master Brevard may be living in cartoon world, but we fight real criminal. So wise not to scream attack names and faces. Good. Got it. Good. Can you let go of my hand now? He narrows his eyes. No. Pretty please? Prettiest of places have no effect on me. Opponent immobilizes your arm. What do you do? I throw another punch with my free hand, but that one gets snatched up by Milo as well. He isn't even looking at it. Correction. Both arms. He stares me down while I wriggle in place. He's enjoying this. Clock is ticking. Alright, fine. He wants to play dirty. I can play dirty too. Sir, I am just a Dalmatian. Take a deep breath. Pull my leg back, and then bring my knee forward as hard as I can. Right into his groin. It's like hitting a brick wall. He doesn't flinch, but he does let go. And I stagger backwards. Good thinking. Ineffective, but good start. I look up at him. How did you not... What? Feel pain? Internal testicles. Species and anatomy of opponent is very important. Everyone has different strength and weakness. Not the answer I was expecting to hear, but, well, at least I wasn't expecting to be this blunt about it. He's a bird. What are yours? He tapped his beak. Strength? Carrion crows have sharp beak, made for tearing flesh from bone. Evolution told nature, but not beak. Exercise caution when aiming for bed. He pauses. Would not want you to lose fingers. Whoa! Morbid. Have you ever had to? No, I am not barbarian. I'll still be keeping an eye on that beak of his. But you are not always easily this frightened. It does count. Wow, I did not read that in the right order. I'm just wondering how Raoul turned out so happy-go-lucky when you're over here warning me about folks who might chop my fingers off. Master Bervard is idealist. To him, if he cannot perceive danger, it does not exist. He is lucky to be skilled and resourceful. He shakes his head wistfully. Leg time. Bill has much to learn about self-preservation. You have that in common. So, why aren't you his sidekick? You'd be way more helpful in a fight than I could ever hope to be. He looks away for a moment, knitting his brows. expecting him to explain, but he stays silent for a few long, agonizing moments. They give me the impression I just gravely offended him. I am only fit enough to teach, not fight. This might be a sensitive topic. Hey, for what it's worth, I think you're an excellent teacher. He focuses on me again, despite his stern expression. There's a funny little twinkle in his eye. I am best instructor in Batavia. I will teach you everything I know. You are not allowed to die under my tutelage. I don't know whether that's a promise or a threat. In turn, I ask only one thing. Shoot. Keep Master Brevard safe where I cannot. That's what I'm here for, right? I mean it. He may be smart inventor, but he is not brightest bulb in crayon box. I'd correct him on the idiom, but I want to end up on the mat again. I didn't know you two were so close. I just figured you were his butler. I am many things. Bodyguard, teacher, mixologist, legally allowed to officiate weddings. Butler is one of them. How far back do you guys go? We do love light-colored crayons. 23 years. And it's been a hell of a ride. You hear the hiss of the automatic doors shutting behind the Rottweiler as he struts into the room with the biggest of grins and a large, colorful notebook. He's so cute. Look at him. They're all so cute. You know, stickers on it would make an elementary school kid jealous. Oh, Raoul. Is that glitter? Oh, wow. It is. A container's worth at least. Ah, sorry I'm late. I had some work for the company to attend to. How's our new recruit doing, Milo? About as well as you did on the first day of training. Youch. No broken bones as of yet, however. Well, that's good. Broken bones? It's a long story. Long story is he stubbed toe on way out of training hall. Had to spend several days in the infirmary. Anyways, he waves a notebook at me. We have something very important to discuss. I could honestly use a break. For a week. Teach doesn't seem to think I've earned one yet, though. I can see Milo's twitching ever so slightly from the corner of my eye. What about my training? Crow lets out a sigh. It would appear we are done for today. If the past week has been any indication, I think I'm in for another 5 consecutive hours of hearing about Raoul's heroic deeds. Training is important, but so is presentation. I tilt my head. Presentation? People need more than just protectors, Spot. What they need is heroes. Icons! What they need is a symbol of justice that will strike fear to the heart of every criminal in this city. Raoul, please. I think I know where this is going. Am I getting a costume? You can't fight crime wearing slacks, Duskhound. Well, you can, but you shouldn't. His grin widens as he slams the notebook onto the nearest flat surface. He's even more excited than he was the first day during my 5-hour orientation. I'm not getting a gimp suit, am I? I took the liberty of creating some costume designs befitting your new identity. So that's what he's been busy with this past week. No wonder he left all the fundamentals of my new job to Milo. Did you design your own outfit? Sure did. It's my pride and joy. Oh no. I figured there'd be more Milo's area of expertise. I can hear Milo shuffling behind us, putting away our training equipment. I look in his direction. He seems to be dreading this just as much as I am. You play War Hero, hello. Babe, you need to use your sway as a friend of the creators to get a maned wolf in this. I made some revisions for combat effectiveness, but the design itself is master Brevard's. He insisted on it. Oh no. You're not getting a carbon copy of mine. I believe a proper outfit should bring out your own unique qualities. Maybe, we'll see. I don't want to have a self-insert in this. I'd rather design that myself. That does nothing to ease my anxiety. Just keep in mind, none of these are final. I always make a few little tweaks here and there. Thank God. Alright, show me what you got. Yes, Alex's unique qualities. Raoul leans in close to me, his shoulder touching mine. He's wearing the same cologne as last week in Mrs. De Bruin's store. He opens his notebook and starts flipping through the pages. They're all filled with colorful drawings and pencil, markers, and crayon. I need to shave soon. My beard's getting too big. The first few pages seem to be filled with prototypes for weapons and gadgets. Soon enough, he gets to the fashion doodles. He's going through them pretty quickly, but they honestly don't look too bad. He's got an eye for style, at least. Now, seeing as you're new to this, I figured we'd give you plenty of protection and armor. You know, to keep you safe. That sounds good. I may survive my first field assignment after all. Nipple. He lands on a page with a drawing of me wearing... I was thinking something that's on the defensive side, but still terrifying your adversaries. That is the most over-the-top, ridiculous armor design I've ever seen. The Mega Hammer, patent pending. A visor for night vision. Steel plates. Stolpanzer. Extra beschmiering. Extra armor, extra layering. Carbon underpants. I have no idea what that one says. Aron Skin. Hound version 1. The Mega Hammer. The yellow cape on one side. Oh my god. The nipple. I didn't even realize that was nipples. Oh my fucking god. The knife blade. It's a fucking spike shoe. Is this a force field? Rocket powered. Oh my god. I love him. Yeah, Saber translated everything on Twitter. That is the most over-the-top and ridiculous armor design I've ever seen. Wow, this is quite something. Right? How do you like it? Personally, I love the pauldrons. Still has the tongue ring. Yeah, he still has the tongue piercing. It's important. He has me excitedly, like a kid showing off their latest art project to a parent. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but this isn't gonna go in the fridge anytime soon. No! It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like the vingies on the boots. You mean the axes? Yeah, wait, those are axes? I mean, you don't think it's maybe, you know, a bit much? He runs a paw across his chin. I suppose it might just be a tad tricky to move around in. Yeah. Not to worry, though. I've thought of everything. I had a feeling you might feel this way, so I took the liberty to draft a few alternate designs. Oh no. Mind you, they're slightly less developed and refined. The next one has fewer bells and whistles and should let you move freely. Oh no. Whew. I was a little worried, but thankfully he's got some self-awareness. Which the next one will be a lot less. A lot less. Full stop. What even is this? Now this one doesn't have quite as much protection. How does this offer any protection? But she'll be fast and flexible enough to dodge any incoming attack. He'll be untouchable. So as rocket-powered boots, vroom, unique little like shoe design with a little heart on the back paw of the shoe. Oh no, minimalist, light, iconic. I don't know what Bishvegmithkad means. Warpston met branding. I like how it looks like a bunch of like the mail signs. You know what I mean? Like the little circle and the arrow. Like it's like 3 of them put together. I'll die of embarrassment before anyone even gets close enough to attack. Assuming anyone would even want to come anywhere remotely near me looking like that. It's giving Catwoman if Catwoman was a man. I'm not so sure about this man's sense of style anymore. Maybe have something a little more... modest? Why, yes! In fact, the next one might be a good middle ground. I think I feel a little less scared when I had a pistol pointed at my face. Behold! This is... the clogs. Little dog on the prairie. Why does she have a crown? Oh my god. What every hero needs. Clogs. I thought instead of something flashy, perhaps something a little more traditional would suit you better. Something typically Batavian. Something frock my clogged hole. Oh, okay. Brevard logo clogs. Yeah, for real. He looks at me, tail wagging and a big smile on his face. His eyes are twinkling like Lou's when they dig up a famous model's dirty secret. Either he's lost it, or he's trying to pull some kind of prank. It is a pretty outfit, but I'll leave wearing dresses like this to Willem. I am not a maid. He looks at me a little more seriously. Maybe this one is just a bit too ordinary. What about this is ordinary? He clears his throat. I like the purple like sash on the neck. It's cute. Well, how about this one? A loose page falls out of the sketchbook. It's not me in the sketch. It's Awooga! This is what people mean when they say fake it till you make it. Hello, sir. Twirls my hair. No! How'd that get in there? He snatches the page away before I have the time to take it all in. Wait. Look at that smug. Oh my god. Those little eyes. Look at that smug little fucking Dalmatian. God damn. I don't think Milo was kidding when he said the boss was an idealist. Anyway, here's my final design. This one should have everything. Please. No more. Unless it's more of the picture he made of himself. I am doing this one myself. It's not even your outfit. Actually, this one's kind of cute. It is fashion crime. I will not allow it. This one doesn't quite hit the mark either. I'll have to go back to the drawing board. Typically Alex, I think? Well, we actually have a lot of great ideas we can still try. No. This man cannot be allowed to continue. I'm putting a stop to this madness right now. It's giving. It's giving Golden Girl. Give me that! I yanked the sketchbook from my overly excited boss's hands. Earl tilts his head and cocks an eyebrow. Marker? Oh, yes. He hands me a pink one. Perfect. I flipped to the nearest empty page. Clearly, I had to take matters into my own hands. Well, if you want to sketch out some of your own ideas, be my guest. But let me tell you though, fashion design is not easy. Yep, you demonstrated that clearly enough. I think I got this. I will give me plenty of ideas of what not to do, but there are a few golden nuggets in some of the designs. I have some ideas. My hand moves all on its own. A little bit of this, maybe some bling over here, and... I'm doing it! I'm in the zone. It's gonna be great. Moments later, and I'm pretty sure I've nailed it. Here. This should do. I hand the sketchbook back to Raoul. He seems genuinely excited. Alright, let's see what you came up with. I watched him with bated breath. I knew being a vigilante was going to be a tough job, but I'd have no idea I'd have to avert a disaster of such a magnitude this early in my career. At least everything's settled now. Or so I assume. No sooner have I let my guard down than I notice a devilish smirk stretching across Raoul's face. He turns the notebook around and around in his paws. I see. Well, perhaps we could reinforce it here. Add a splash of color there. Yeah, that should be nice and comfortable. But would it be stretchy enough? Huh. Stretchy. Milo, a pen if you please. Milo tosses a pen. He catches it without looking and immediately begins scribbling wildly. Are you gonna be alright? Alright! Alright, please, Spot. You're talking to a 4 times Innovator of the Year winner. My designs are the heart of the very city. A little outfit doesn't scare me. The ones I've seen so far scare me plenty. Okay then. Let me know if you need anything. I'm happy to, He raises a thumb, not even looking in my direction. His tail's wagging so fast, I fear he might take off any second. Help. Could you imagine Raoul flying like Tails? Milo folds his arms. No sense getting through to him when he is in states such as this. Inventor's frenzy. Does this kind of thing happen often? Once or twice every few months. Last year he was locked in the room for 2 days. Wow. Must have been important business. Trying to design a robot that makes soap. Soup? Had to force lock after Master Brevard set off fire alarm. Took 3 weeks to get tomato stains out of carpet. Milo shudders, the feather sticking at the top of his head, bobbing left and right like a metronome. I love the big feather, it's cute. 3 sentences, and this story's taken more turns than a roller coaster. He clears his throat. Fancy coffee or tea? This could take some time. I won't say no to that. I can run up and make us some. No need. I will go. Don't you want to take a break? We were at it for a while. Ew. Hell, I'm pretty winded myself. The reason I'm asking is because I could use the change of scenery. Only thing tired is earholes from constant talking. Making coffee and tea is one of many duties as butler. I do not neglect duty. I just feel bad making you do everything, you know? I do not feel bad. Get paid plenty for it. Into the room, the screen flashes. Hear a soft ring. Milo gives a shake of his head while Raoul refuses to look up from his sketching. Suppose coffee and tea will have to wait. What's going on? We have caller. Accept call. The screen flashes again. Hi, hello? Is this working? The video call's a little blurry. I can't really tell what I'm supposed to be looking at. Adjust screen, please. We cannot see you. Oh, silly me. Of course. There's some more shaking before Fenna's face comes into view. Her glasses make her eyes look 10 times bigger than they actually are from this angle. Well, if it isn't Mimi. Oh, your feather's looking quite radiant today. New shampoo, perhaps? Did you just say Mimi? Oh my gosh, Mr. De Rouge is there as well. Oh, I see you found the address after all. Yeah, thanks. I did. Mimi? What is nature of call? Is Mr. Dawnhound around by any chance? It's quite unlike him to not answer my calls. He's usually so diligent about things. Look at Fenna, she's so cute. She's serving. Milo's eyes flick to Raoul. For a moment, all we can hear is the boss's scribbling. Preoccupied. Nature of call, please. Dearest Mimi, have a heart. Life's short enough as it is. One oughtn't spend it fussing, fretting, and grumbling. You'll get wrinkles. Life is too short for frivolities as well. Nature of coal. Now, I called you because we received a very strange card in the post today. Oh, I think I got that one too. Apparently there's some real estate scam going around. Was that only true? No, this one came directly from the Saltwater Syndicate. Now there's a name I hoped I wouldn't hear again, though I suppose it was only a matter of time. She holds up a little red piece of paper, no bigger than a credit card. It has a cute little anchor drawn on it. A calling card? Ah! I didn't see him stop sketching or move until he was standing right behind me. That seems to be the case, yes. I'm glad you could join us after all, Mr. Dawnhound. What's it to say? She clears her throat. Ahoy, all me little lily-livered mateys of Oppoduct. Batten down the hatches for the heist of your measly lives. This is calling card or a movie ad? Syndicate's coming for you and yours, and you best believe you'll be given no quarter. All your riches will be ours for the taking. That's pretty little dress too. Hi, Cider. Welcome in. Impression is frighteningly accurate. I can't disagree there. They fit all that on a card that small? Indeed they did. Such pretty handwriting as well. Do you think Ahab did it, or do you think Polly did it? In any case, I trust you understand the predicament I found myself in now. You need someone on guard duty to prevent the items from being stolen. I'm surprised he caught all that. So quick on the uptake. Yes, that is exactly it. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly in a position to contact the authorities directly. We have a new collection on the way, and any scene caused now might be enough to convince our backers to let us go. So subtlety is name of game. I don't think you'll find any here. Not with Raoul's tight rubber suit. What are you thinking, Milo? I suggest doing plainclothes reconnaissance to ascertain threats and secure perimeter before making rash decisions. It could very well be children's prank, but you'll have to be ready if situation goes south. Duskhound can go. What? Are you sure? Come on, Milo, it's just recon. Spot's got eyes and ears, doesn't he? Ears and eyes, doesn't he? It'll be a good opportunity to see what he's made of. If the Syndicate does show up, we'll be right behind them. He points behind him to the drawing. I still have a project I need to get back to. Your opinion, Duskhound. My very first mission is to protect millions of euros worth of art? How exactly do I do recon? Our training didn't quite cover that. Not so worry, Mr. De Rouge. It's actually quite a simple matter. All I need to do is scout around the gallery and report any suspicious activity. Keep a particularly close watch on the Money Talks gown. It is easily the single most valuable item in our collection at this time. You've already had a run-in with a member of the Saltwater Syndicate, though not a particularly gifted one. Oh wait, that's the wrong person. Hold on. Rewind that line. It didn't happen. You've already had a run-in with a member of the Saltwater Syndicate, though not a particularly gifted one. So you know what to look out for. They're not all gonna talk like pirates, are they? They're all gonna talk like pirates. I'm sorry, bestie. And if I see anything suspicious, I just report back over the radio? Precisely. We'll monitor the situation and take action when needed. Avoid physical confrontations if possible. We are not ready yet. You are not ready yet. As much as that stings, it's probably true. If I'm just playing undercover security guard, I think I'll be okay. Wonderful. I'm sure you'll do a splendid job, Mr. Dusk Hound. She giggles. Is my codename that funny? All of a sudden I wonder if I should have listened to some of Milo's suggestions after all. Oh heavens no! It's all just so very exciting. Reminds me of when I first met Mimi. Well then, I shall leave the gallery in your very capable hands. With that, she closes the call. Milo turns to me immediately. Before you go, let me give you earpiece for radio contact. He takes out a little box from one of the large cabinets and hands me a small device. It looks like a regular earbud, with a small switch and a big button in the middle. Turn on the switch to establish a radio connection. After that, simply push to talk. I put it in my ear, though I leave it off for now. If I didn't feel like a spy before, I sure as hell feel like one now. Good luck on the mission, Duskhound. I believe in you. Aw, thanks, Dad. Earl gives me a firm pat on the shoulder before returning to his sketchbook. I leave Milo and Raoul to their task to make my way out of the mansion. Milo was kind enough to arrange a fancy new bicycle for me, but I'm sure he just wants me to get more exercise. It's nice to have a reliable mode of transportation again, though. Shippersburg has always had an amazing bike infrastructure, and biking is usually almost as fast as driving, especially during rush hour. Damn, imagine having a bikeable city. That'd be cool. There are dedicated bicycle highways completely free of car traffic that connect the city center to all major districts. What a world. The only method of transportation that's more efficient is taking the underwater trains, but I'm not made of money. Not yet. How much does Alex get paid for the vigilante work? I had to hop on my bike when I realized I'm all alone on this mission. I wonder if it'd be okay to bring someone along. I mean, it's only recon, right? I'll look less conspicuous if I have a friend with me to check out the gallery. More importantly, it might actually steal my nerves. My mind immediately goes to Lou. For one, they love art. At the very least, they love the idea of loving art, and I'm pretty sure they're off work today. I'll give them a call. Oh, wait, hold on. Lewis Cockney. Like this? Like this? No, you're doing it all wrong. It's supposed to go the other way around. It's 25, not 52. Would you mind moving the ladder a wee bit? I can't reach the bloody thing from here. Just where are the balloons? Where'd you put them last time? Well, I knew that. I'd be bloody looking for them, would I? Am I interrupting something? Sorry. Hey, Alex. We're having a little moment. Oh, is that Al? Hello, Al. Lily says hello. Hey, Lou. Do you have some free time right now? There's a little something I wanted to do, and I could use your company. What is it? It's a surprise. I hate surprises. Okay. I want to check out the Opendocht. Oh, I'd love to. I think we're due for a break right now anyway. They lower their voice. Willie's about to throw his back out over here. I heard that. Cool. I'll meet you at the Hind then. See you there. I love Lou. The Hind is a mess. I knew Willem would be prepared for the anniversary, but I had no idea it'd be this much of a war zone. There's flags and empty balloons all over the place, with Lou and Willem standing together at the heart of the chaos. Hey there! I love what you did with the place. His little teeth. Al, just the block I wanted to see. I need someone with lips to give me a blow. Lips? He keeps popping the balloons. They weren't made for sharp beaks. Discrimination, I say. Ayo flush emoji? I see. I'd be happy to help you later if that's okay. I already made some plans. Fun fact is that Willem did drag. That's why Alex says Lou dresses for Willem. And does drag, I should say. Right, Lou did tell me you were headed somewhere. Better be someplace safe. All district's in a tizzy after what happened at Mrs. De Brune's place. Saltwater Syndicate's been causing a whole bunch of problems lately, they have. You don't know the half of it. Yeah, but isn't it mostly big heist? Robbing an old lady doesn't seem like that kind of thing. I'm just glad that she's okay. She's the guest of honor at the party tomorrow. Guest of honor? Fancy. I thought you'd put on the mother hen act and call it a day. Mother hen? Shite! I have to see if the dress still fits. He runs off into the storage room while Lou laughs. Hey, issue 2, yeah, baby. We'll be away for a bit. Alright, but if the corset rips because you wouldn't help me put it on, I'll put it on your tab. I love the fact that Willem's a drag queen. What a slay. I can't believe this game can't be played in Oklahoma. Lou and I get off the tram stop near the art gallery. It's a majestic building sandwiched in between rows of fancy townhouses that are all at least 150 years old. Somewhere a little slanted. Rumor has it a distant relative of the Batavian royal family used to live in one of them until recently. My companion has assured me, however, that it's just a ruse to draw more people into the area. No doubt to spend at all the fancy brand stores, like Hounds ice cream. And Miss Perfect. I'm sure they've researched the matter at length to come to that conclusion, so I'm not going to question it. Even as we're walking, they're scrolling through Opuduk's website, no doubt checking out what they have on display. I have to say, Al, I'm surprised you of all people would want to go to an art gallery. Your dinosaur speech last week really opened my eyes, so I'm trying to be more mature. Really now? No. I ran into the curator of the gallery last week. Quite literally. Ran into her. Bumped right into her. She gave me tickets and said I should go check it out. You know, honestly, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little curious about the Money Talks gown that Fenna mentioned. Besides, if I'm going to be old, I can at least pretend to be cultured like you. But isn't it closed right now? The website says they're doing some renovations. Oh, she gave me a, special access tickets. Wow, look at you, making friends in high places, huh? You, could say that. I better not tell them I met the CEO, too. That'd be all over the internet in minutes. Lucky bastard. The most expensive thing I ever got for free was a sample of that perfume counter. They wave their hand, closing the holographic screen in front of them as we near a pedestrian crossing. While we wait for the light to turn green next to a heavily made-up tapper lady, Lou finally turns to me. I wasn't going to bring it up, but how are you holding up, Al? You know, with the job situation. I was hoping to help you look for something new, but I haven't seen you at the Hind and we barely even texted. Got caught up with the kids myself, too. I forget how many kids. Red and Saber, if you're here, I don't know if you are or not. How many kids does Lou have? Guess I did kind of leave in a hurry after our little night out. I'm sorry, I've been recovering from That Fish Ain't My Mother. It left a really big impression. I think that one review is putting it lightly. To be honest, I don't think I can ever unsee the scene where the lady gives birth to singing fish eggs. Oh, what did I tell you? A cult classic. True. Only a cult could appreciate that kind of imagery. Really though, I've been doing great. I've already got something new, I think. Just got through my orientation earlier this week. That's fast. What's the gig? I feel myself sweating a little. Like, Alex, make something up. I'm working as a cleaner. I clean things. My eyes meet Lou's for the briefest of moments just to see if they're buying it. Clean what? Houses, streets, crime scenes? Shit. I knew we should have prepared a more convincing story ahead of time. Niche art movies be like that. True, there are a lot of interesting niche art movies out there. Get it together. You know they can smell fear. It's a private, residential thing. Look, let's turn green. We should walk now. We don't want to keep the cars waiting. I hurriedly waddle down the crossing. Lou quirks a brow at me, but follows anyway. I imagine Alex is like, was like gallivanting down, like, alright, listen. You're not ashamed, are you? And there it is. My golden ticket. I slowed down my pace enough for Lou to catch up. I kind of took this new job out of desperation. It's not exactly the kind of career move you shout from the rooftops. Lou puts their paw on my shoulder. Being a cleaner is a perfectly normal profession. My cousin's friend's uncle's girlfriend's neighbor's former lover makes a fortune off of it. That is such a Lou statement. Or are you cleaning, like, sex stores or something? No sex stores, just houses. Even if you were, there's no shame in it. I'm glad that you found something. Thanks, Lou. Someday I'll tell them the whole truth, but for now, half of one will do. Not that they'd ever believe me. Hell, I have trouble believing it myself. What was the last niche art movie I watched? I can't remember. So this Upaduct. It's even bigger on the inside with a vastly more modern decor than I pictured when I heard the words art gallery. I was expecting stuffy, dark rooms and snobs scoffing at paintings, but this place is open, well, lit, immaculately clean, and it smells like mint and flowers. There's so much on display here, I don't even know where to look. Judging by the expression on their face, I think Lou feels the same. There's smoke room, echo, and arches in the background. Still, I can't let down my guard. Lots of stuff means a lot of potential targets for the syndicate. Cam and Dev painting, yeah, it's very cute. All these works, Alex. Just one of these paintings costs more than we'll ever make in our entire lives. I'm not sure what that is on the left. Oh wait, that's a smoke room CG with the campfire. Pocket Man, maybe? Leo, Carl, TJ, so this is probably Jenna behind the booby. There's a chase in the corner. I'm assuming Adastra. And then obviously Arches and again another TSR. I don't know whether that's impressive or depressing, but you're probably right. Though with my new job, I might be able to pay one off in 5 lifetimes instead of 10. Yeah, the top right with Chase. Ooh, I've seen an article about that one. And that one was in a video. That one's just a blank canvas. It's not just a blank canvas, Alex. Art always has more meaning behind it. Intent. It's all about how you perceive it. Maybe the canvas represents a certain kind of emptiness that the artist felt. A lack of passion. Oh no. I think Lou's already started breathing in the paint fumes. That's just a canvas we leave out for the children to practice on. Fenna comes walking over to us, a little clipboard in hand, looking as refined and regal as ever. You'd never guess she was in a crisis of any sort. Whose eyes flicker between me and her, muzzle parted slightly. Hey, hello, Miss Fenna. It's a pleasure seeing you again, Mr. De Rouge. And look, you've managed to remain on your feet this time. Damn. Bang. In front of Lou, too. The Sphinx cat nudges me with her elbow. Are you gonna introduce me, or... Oh, Fenna! This is my friend Lou. They're a big fan. Lou, this is Fenna. The curator, right? Yes, indeed! Pleased to make your acquaintance. You must have your paws full. This place is huge. It's quite the responsibility, yes, but it's one I happily bear. The arts are as important to me as living and breathing. It says Echo on the corner there, you see that? The hoe. I guess eating and sleeping aren't exactly priorities for her. I believe it. It's a joy to be able to share the passion with the world. It's great. Lou mutters under their breath. But it makes you a pretty penny, too. Lou! Now, the art you see here has been graciously donated to us by lovely artists from all over the world. I take it you want to see the Money Talks gown? It is considered the pride of our collection, after all. I'm dying to take a closer look. That is technically what I'm here for. If things get stolen, I'll probably be out of a job. Again. I'm more interested in the Van Howling to myself. I can imagine. We did have it on loan from the royal family, after all. Could you tell me where I could find it? It's no longer in our collection as of this week, I'm afraid. You're kidding me! Oh, why? Our backers deemed it not interesting enough for the general public anymore. According to them, guests these days are looking for excitement, to be dazzled, and supposedly there's little excitement to be found in a painting from the 1800s. Lou actually stole it, headcanon. And you're cool with that. Fun looks away in the direction of the Money Talks gown. There's a kernel of truth to be found in their opinion, to be sure. It's important we keep funds and interest up. A portion of our earnings goes to charity, though, far less than I'd personally prefer. What kind of charities do you guys support? This month we're supporting the Foundation for Anglerfish with Dim Lights. I've never heard of that one. Lou's revealed to be the overarching villain the whole time. I'm saying! Which is why it's a matter deserving of more attention. What are you gonna do? Have more flashlights? Lou, would you mind if I borrowed Alex for a little while? We won't be long. Oh, sure. Now let's go check out the statues and sculptures in the meantime. Lou's actually like the Catwoman of this universe. They say that so confidently, but the look on their face only spells confusion. Them. Don't go checking out that gown thing without me, you hear? I wouldn't dare. Glory hole. No! They definitely would. I leave at them as Fenna beckons me from around the corner and in a hallway. We pass a janitor wearing a fishbowl helmet who gives us a bit of an odd look. It makes me uncomfortable. The fact that Alex couldn't recognize Ishmael makes me a little sus. The art on display further down the hall is very bold, let's just say that. The canvases look less like someone painted on them and more like someone threw up on them. If I had known messy stains like this went for millions, I'd sell them Max's laundry. Ugh! The Garden of Pleasure and Sin, Edward Oldmillan, 1767. Ah! Just about gave me a heart attack. So the Garden of Earthly Delights, I think, is what it's referencing. Following his departure from Batavia in 1760, Oldmillan's environs were not the only thing that changed. The Garden of Pleasure and Sin was his bold first step into a new style and is widely regarded as the magnum opus today. Clown vomit. The brushstrokes represent... How long is this gonna go for? Oh, this is just our new state-of-the-art audio tour. There's sensors behind the paintings that get triggered as you walk past them. It's actually kind of cool. It's quite a delight, really. In what universe would anyone find this delightful? I think it's cool, Alex. Shut up. The impeccable craftsmanship is further illustrated by this creative use of what some sources say was his own blood. It's very informative. I'm wondering what these other pictures are, if there are more references to stuff, because you got like one that looks like concept art for something. You think so? I've had the pleasure of providing some of the audio myself. Oh god, just imagine if someone ran through the hallway. Oh, the overlapping voices. Oh, delightful. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. That is not why I brought you here. She looks left, then right, and pushes her glasses up her snout. We've closed up to the general public today, but there's still no sign of the Saltwater Syndicate. Maybe it was a prank after all. I find it hard to believe. As long as I'm still getting paid, I'm happy. Fixed the calling card from out of her pocket from earlier. After what Mimi said regarding its potential authenticity, or lack thereof, I was curious myself. So I phoned a friend who just so happens to have access to the evidence archives at the local police station. Why am I not surprised? Is that even legal? And how did she get friends like that in the first place? Yes. The handwriting matches the one on the calling card sent to Mr. Ahab's previous victims perfectly. Mr. Ahab. I shrug. It could still be fake. I forged my parents' signatures to get out of school stuff all the time when I was a kid. I was pretty good at it too. Of course, I also did get in trouble for it more times than I can count. Mr. De Rouge, I'm a curator working for an art gallery. We deal with works that are worth thousands, if not millions, every day. If there's anything I'm good at, it's spotting a forgery. They will be coming. Not a single establishment that was sent a card like this was left unscathed. Is there anything else you can tell me about the syndicate? Only what was in the papers. That'll do. I don't really need papers. Who needs the never-ending gossip machine like Lou around? Supposedly, the Saltwater Syndicate engages in heist, thievery, and plain old privateering, the likes of which has never been seen in Batavia in a long time. I didn't know they were so Organized. I was expecting silly pirates, not the fish mafia. Bruh, the Dawn Hound called them a little crew. That is partly true. Their numbers aren't exactly what one would call large, even though my leader most certainly is. However, they make up for it in efficiency and cunning, which is why I called your employer. I cannot risk a single item being stolen or damaged. I trust you understand. Moans. We might have state of the alarm. Oh my god. We might have state-of-the-art alarm systems, but so did all the other targets. And I'm supposed to spread this heist all by my lonesome. Huh, no pressure. I'm new at this, but I'll do what I can. I'll see if I see anything, I'll call for backup. It's the only way I can handle this, really. You're starting to sound like a real hero, Mr. Duskhound. And with Mr. Dawnhound and Mimi for backup, you absolutely needn't fret. Why do you keep calling him Mimi? And how are you getting away with it in the first place? Oh, that. I had the pleasure of getting to know Mr. Drozdov many years ago at the Shippensburg Tea Academy. An academy for tea making? Learning how to brew the perfect cup takes time and effort, Mr. De Rouge. I wonder if this means Willem went to some sort of coffee academy. I know at first glance Mimi doesn't seem like the kind of man to frequent such a place. Finna is practically bouncing with delight. But he has quite the delicate side, as I'm sure you're aware. I can't say that I am. As far as I can tell, he's about as delicate as a steamroller. I think being the only man in the class caught him a bit off guard. Flustered as he was, he stuttered when he tried to introduce himself. We simply could not resist the urge to make a lovely nickname out of it. She giggles and smiles as she says it. Are we talking about the same Milo? You should ask him about it. He ended up being best in class in the end. I'll consider it if I ever get tired of my arms being attached to my body. Milo. For my own safety, I think I'll take your word for it. I suppose I'd best get to scouting out the place. I know you'll be working, but I hope you'll enjoy the art on display as well. I'll give it a look-see. Thanks. I'm the one who should be thanking you. I appreciate all you're doing, Mr. De Rouge. I have faith in you. She smiles. Even though my nerves refuse to let me, I try to look her in the eye and smile back. I've got this. What did Raoul say in this situation? Have no fear, citizen. The Duskhound is on the case. She claps her hands together in excitement. Splendid. Absolutely marvelous. You're so excited. Though may I suggest working on your pose a little? You seem a bit stiff. Probably because of the bruises I sustained wrestling Deadly Butler for hours. Still, she seems convinced enough, waving a hand at me as she walks off. While some have called him a witch, modern scholars believe his style was influenced by his peers who used their own blood to... Right. I better go too. The Tetris in the background? The almost naked man in the background? I think it's Saber's art. Alright, mission. Recon start. Alright, mission. Recon start. I say that, but I don't really know what I'm looking for. Maestro Wolf Gonix, welcome in. Hello, hello. If I was running a motley crew of art thieves with a pirate fetish, what would I tell them to steal and how would I prepare? The Money Talks gown, Noble TV Masterworks, politicians of the ages. If Max were here, I'm sure he'd tell me how they did it in Phantom Thief Casino. Is that a reference to... Yeah, it's Persona. But he's not, so I'll have to leave it up to the whims of fate. I suppose I'd want to know the lay of the land first, so let's start there. William Maestro. Well, hello, hello. Welcome in, Maestro. The gallery has two main public floors with actual works of art. There's a skylight above the atrium. Lots of hallways leading to different exhibits. I could not stop giggling this whole segment. I can't blame you. It's good. This would be the perfect place for a dramatic exit. I picture myself, loot secured, busting through the windows and vanishing into the night sky without a trace. But I doubt the Syndicate would be dumb enough to try something that conspicuous. Unless making my job easier is part of their code. The second floor is basically a loft with a clear view of everything else. Another janitor, a parrot with brightly colored feathers, appears to be doing a sweep up there. With this many janitors around, it'd be hard to be stealthy. He's looking at me rather intuitively. I suppose it's unusual for there to be that many people in here after closing. I decided to check for back entrances or emergency exits. It's pronounced Maestro. Oh, okay, my apologies. Welcome in, Maestro. Along the way, I scanned the various paintings, sculptures, and other art pieces on display. Some of it's even interactive. Tetris. I have absolutely no idea how to tell priceless from worthless. But since the Syndicate declared their heist so brazenly, maybe they've left some clues as to what they're aiming to steal other than the Money Talks gown. Whoa, this one's huge. I've never seen a statue quite like this before. Big and wide and buff and it smells of tropical fruits. I'm compelled to give it a poke. Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío. I am no statue, laddie, but I'm flatter all the same. It talks? Oh my god. I look up at the huge whale, and sure enough, he's breathing, blinking, smirking, and almost twice my height. This man could crush me with a finger. I don't know whether that conclusion terrifies me or turns me on. Sorry, I'm sorry for poking you. No worries, it's a quick question. Are one of that have worked in the VN? I have not worked on the VN. I'll have my own. One day, maybe. Just as well you did, boyo. I nearly stepped on you. used to. You should see the look on her face. I'm sorry. I don't often get to meet... He's so big. Whales? I mean... I stop myself before I say anything bad. The smug fucking look. I love this. It's also so cool they kept the frill teeth. What a cool design. I don't think you'll ever see that. Pardon me for saying this, lad, but... Don't you know you're closed today? You aren't supposed to be in here. Oh, we're, special guest of Benna's dad. I mean, sir. I'll look up at him, but I can barely see past those pecs. So does he even qualify as Pexy anymore? Freaking mountains. Oh, gee, bless you, Alex. I've never seen a whale look this good. No, for real. Dear, I thought Raul and Milo were buff. Mr. Svenna never said anything about a guest. She didn't tell me either. Who are you? I be the head janitor of this here gallery. I remember, Red mentioned that Ahab is Irish, but unless he's doing the pirate voice. You're, doing a good job. I haven't seen a speck of dust since I walked in here. Right you are. I intend to keep it that way, Sonny. 'Tis my job to clean up and all that rubbish that doesn't belong here. Just let me ask again, lad. What are you doing here? Sounds like a threat, because a whale of a smile plastered on his face. The grin, his permanent grin. Oh, happy doesn't think I'm behind the planned heist. If he even knows anything at all about it. I should ask. Pumping folks for intel is what they do in detective shows, right? Just gotta find an easy in. Oh, I'm just an art lover, I swear. No, yeah, the fact that they announced a route for Ahab like right after this drop because everybody was like, we love Ahab, give us more. And honestly, you know what? Same, frankly. I cannot blame them in the slightest. If you only streamed other VNs, if not, I can suggest you some VNs. You'd really like to suggest them. I'm kind of content at the moment. One of the hard things is making sure that a VN is completely safe for work, so don't get banned off of Twitch. And the other part is that I have my own special interest, and this one lines up well. There's a lot of neat stuff on display here. It is insane, but honestly, it's understandable. Has anyone ever tried to, I stopped realizing that only makes me sound weird and suspicious. Nick it? He laughs. Voice so loud it seems to shake the very hall we're in. Would be quite the hall, no mistake. But no ordinary thief would think to rob a place like this. Purity tighter than the Queen's undergarments. And just as pretty. Not even the Saltwater Syndicate? The wheel shudders slightly, but its massive size can practically feel the floor vibrate. Are you a daft lad? The Saltwater Syndicate. That'd be no name to use lightly. If I'd have told you about the card that got here in the mail, then. So he does know. You sound like you know them. Know them? Aye, lad. Know them I do. There's a nasty sort, and you'd be wise not to cross them. Wait, you mean now Glory Hounds has routes instead of being linear? It was my understanding from what Red said on Twitter a while back that Glory Hounds is gonna be... Oh, hi Duncan. This is not the stream for you. But I appreciate you being in here. How you doing? How is Resident Evil 4? You've been like zooming through that. Glory Hounds don't have routes instead of being linear. It's not so much routes as much as it is choosing a love interest. The story themselves for each chapter is going to be linear, with just the exception of your various love interest. That's racist? That's not racist. Big boy. I have literally like, what was it, 6 meters, I think? What is 6? Hold on. 6 meters. I'm just saying I don't think this will pertain to your interest. It's not me being racist. Yeah, 6 meters, which is 19 feet. God, what's that to centimeters? 600 centimeters. I think that's what... I'll have to ask Red again, it's been a bit, but I think that's what he said. Hold on, now I gotta DM Red, because now I'm like... Now I'm like, I'm not sure. Was that Ahab fully stretched out? Maybe. I don't know. Know them, I like them, I do. There are a nasty sort and your eyes not across them. Folks like those don't mess around. Oh no, go away. You're gonna get hurt. Or worse. I, thought you said no thief worth his salt would rob this place. They're no ordinary thieves, laddie. Thinking for me, you'll want to be out of here as fast as your cute wee little legs can carry you. Coming in the tub being unsure, you know how it be. The Phantoms before, he looked like twice Alex's height, and Alex is 6 feet tall, so he would be 3 meters. Cute, huh? He chuckles. As a wee button. Now if you'll excuse me, I got myself a little mess to clean up with my subordinates. I trust you'll find the exit on your own. Yes, sir. I mean, yeah, I will. That's turret height right there? Fuck yeah. He takes a knee and I can finally look into his eyes. It's big, blue, beautiful eyes. Grand, me boy, grand. Yeah, Alex is such a great protagonist for these novels. He puts a... Whoa, hold on. He puts a big hand on my shoulder. If you're still out and about at, say, 11 tonight, perhaps we could get us a little something to drink at the local pub. The little glimmer in his eye. Hello. Alex does speak for all the viewers. You mean, like a date? God. Usually I'm asking people out. This guy's got me beat. I like the music that plays. I reach behind me to stop my wagging tail. A date. And a party to celebrate a job well done. Alex is the man of the people, for real. He's quite tall. I think they just made the sprite scaling decisions. Yeah, no. They had to bring him down because he wouldn't fit on the screen otherwise. Sure. I'd love to take you. On a date. I mean, I know a good place. Aye, a grand idea, that. He grabs a piece of paper out of his pocket and hands it to me. A phone number is written down on it. Does he just carry these around all day, waiting for people to take them? Good for Ahab. Oh my god. I'm not complaining. See you, laddie. Don't let the sharks bite you in the bum. He turns around the corner and gives me a good view of his backside. Buenos dias, Mandy! This gig is shaping out better than I thought it would. Though it's going to be a little difficult to focus now. I should probably head back to meet with Lou. He's kneeling down on my head cannon. Shit. I find him sitting on a bench in the main hall. Just for chat to know. So Dunk X Dunk who popped in earlier, that's actually my older brother. That's why I was like, oh, this game might not be for you. This game's fun for the gays. There you are. How long? What took you so long? Sorry. She was just, telling me where the gift shop was. You mean the really obvious one, near the exit they all but corral you through. That one's not even open right now. Kneeling or Slav squatting? Both. Just not at the same time. You sure spotted a huge gift. Honestly, maybe I should have just started telling the truth at this point to make myself look less like a fool. I'm gonna go back and speak French and I have autism, so if I am wrong, you know why. Or if I write wrong, oh, okay, got you right. As in writing. All good. Right, that one. Oh, darn. I was really hoping to buy some merch. Oh, fiddlesticks and all that. You were right. Never been better! Really, because you're really sweaty and you keep looking over your shoulder. Oh, if you only knew. So, how are the statues? Oh, you missed a bunch. There's stuff here dating back to, like, the Middle Ages. Very fancy. There's all these golden chandeliers and necklaces. I'm pretty sure if you melted them all down, you could make a bigger statue than the one at City Hall. Have I read other VNs? I have. You must be in your element then. I'm in Nirvana. I might as well ask, right? I'm glad you're having fun. You haven't seen or heard anything weird then? I'm looking at you right now. Big red. No, I mean weird. Who's asking? Fenna said there were some, rowdy tourists walking around. This is Shippersburg, Alex. There's a rowdy tourist everywhere. In regards to other VNs, I've pretty much everything Echoproctor related I've at least touched or looked at to some degree. What are all the VNs that you read, and do you have a YouTube channel? I gotta set one up eventually. Very excited for Kemiya to continue because they left that off at like a really good point, and I'm like, come on, give us more. I've not read Terra yet, though I've been meaning to. Liar's a good one. I've started that one. What else? Kemiya, please. No, yeah, for real. When Hallie announced that he was going to continue writing it, I was like, finally! I've touched Minotaur Hotel. It's not bad. I like it. I have a couple others that I have like saved on my computer that I haven't read through yet. One of the hard things is because a lot of them aren't finished, so you're waiting. I have been meaning to read Remember the Flowers because I've heard a lot of good reviews about it. But I've not touched it yet. Sorry, Jericho. Actually, I think I read the first build. Yeah. I've read the first build, but I've got to read the rest of them. Where the Demon Lurks is on my list, since that's another Saferwork one, that's one I would stream. I'll probably do that once I hit 500 followers. It'll be like my little reward stream. I'll probably invite a bunch of friends on too. Yeah, Arches is going to have its penultimate update soon. Very excited. Tavern of Sphere is just a porn game, but I played that one too. Same with Shelter, although Shelter has some cool and cute world building, but there's just way too much porn in that one. I have Dawntide. I gotta read Dawntide. I'm kind of waiting for the next chapter to drop them and read all of it. It is Saferwork. I have not. Motherfucker, you haven't read arts yet? I have not. a long story. On my list, though, I promise. Especially rowdy. Oh. Well, there was one thing I noticed. No tourist, but I've seen a couple of janitors going around. They shake their head. Probably nothing. Janitors? There's something I spotted when I was walking around. There's quite a few of them. So they noticed too. At first I was like, okay, at least they're cleaning the place. But then I went on this bathroom for a bit and... Do you know what's going on with Kemiya? Holly's just taking a break from it for a while as he writes through Arches. And when I get back, they were cleaning the same spot for the 3rd time. And Terra also took more priority over it, but Arches is the one for now. Also, they point at the Money Talk scan at the center of the large room we're in. There's a horned chameleon standing next to it dressed in black. Even the color of his scales match. There's a nasty-looking scowl on his face. It took you this long to get to my grand entrance? Hey, don't butt in on my story. Can we please just fight him? I am inclined to agree. Not you too. I'd rather not miss episode of Anclados de Amor tonight. Neither would I! Get to the point already! As I was saying... Like I said before, there's a nasty-looking scowl on his face. The Echo telenovela? Yeah. Is he staff? That guy's been standing there for like a solid 10 minutes. I know it's the centerpiece of the collection, but jeez. Also, have you looked at the gown? I swear it looks different in the photos. The whispering seems to catch the horned chameleon's attention, who somehow manages to wriggle his hands into his pockets and scampers off into the hallway. Where I spot another janitor waiting. The two exchange words before the janitor looks in our direction. My blood goes cold as I recognize the jacket he's wearing. I can smell a hint of the spicy sauce from all the way over here, too. Did he not clean out his fucking little, like, water helm thing? Are you kidding? That barracuda. Ishmael. So if that card wasn't a fake, they're already in here. Oh, his name's Ishmael because he's from Moby Dick, and oh my god, the character in Moby Dick is, oh my, it's all making sense! Anyways, he pulls a radio out of his jacket, talks into it, maintaining eye contact with me. He's just far enough away that I can't hear what he's saying. Then he starts walking my way. Shit. Shit! That means the big dude I saw earlier must be... Everything okay, Alex? We need to find somewhere to hide, and quick. I think that Alex shouldn't have met the whale yet, and Kamu being the first mission. Well, this is a flashback. What? Just listen to what I have to say, okay? You're serious, aren't you? Deadly, come on! I break out into a sprint as other janitors come out of the other hallways. It's like a cleaning convention in here. I take Lou by the wrist and lead him down a corridor. Gotta find a place where they'll be safe, where no one would ever look. Right! The politicians, the ages exhibit! Oh god. I finally come to a stop next to a bust of a guy with the sourest expression I have ever seen. This place is about to get robbed. One of the janitors was the dude from the store the other day. You mean the guy who tried to rob Mrs. De Bruyne? Yeah, it's the Saltwater Syndicate. So we're stuck in here with a gang of thieves. I'll call for help. I'll take care of it. You stay here. Don't be stupid, Al. You can't take on robbers on your own. I might not be able to, but I know someone who is. You see Fenna? Tell her I'm on it. I give them a pat on the back and head deeper into the gallery. Your game. You know splitting up usually gets people killed in horror movies, right? Good thing it's not a horror movie, Lou. Idiot. Be safe. I didn't think the Syndicate would be making their move this soon. Oh, look at your avatar costume. Thanks. I ran out of the exhibit. RK Husk helped me with that. Lou will be safe, but I hope the Syndicate is still on my tail. I hope, but the Syndicate is still on my tail. I need to shake them off and find a place where I can call Raul and Milo. Yep, there she is. Thanks, Robin. You'll know what to do for sure. Hey, Spotty! Stop right there, you lad-loving dog. I still got a score to settle with ya. I enter the nearest bathroom and barricade the door with a trash can. Footsteps sound just outside the door. So they didn't see me go in here. Could buy me some extra time. It's surprisingly clean for a public space. I guess the janitors must have been here too. As awkward as it is, I quickly check the stalls to make sure no one else is around. You're fine, Maestro. I slip into the last one and close the door as quietly as I can. I've been wearing the earpiece Milo gave me this entire time. What did he say again? Just flip the switch to establish the connection, then push to talk? I sit down to steady my nerves. The toilet seat is freezing cold. Hello? What do they usually say in those movies? Do you copy? Over. The line crackles, followed by a familiar voice. Count. What is current status? Milo's voice comes in loud and clear. Emphasis on the loud. I almost fall right off my toilet seat. Dusthound requesting immediate backup. Fish are, in the net. I sigh. Screw this. They're here. They're pretending to be staff. Milo's quiet for a moment. Then I hear an eerie chuckle. Is that the sticky? Wait, is it? It is too! Oh, fuck. That's amazing. I didn't even realize that. Hey, it does the trick. And make do with what you got. Ingenious approach. Most likely infiltrated before gallery even opened. We can't give them a big pat on the back once... Or we can give them a big pat... Give them a big pat on the back once I'm out of the gallery. Currently crawling with thieves. You actually called just in time, Spot. I've got something with your name on it. Well, it doesn't actually have your name on it. Yet. Over. Do you want your name on it? Over. I'm stuck here! They'll see me if I try to leave! Oh, that? Hold on. Give me a moment. Over. Mr. Brevard, please don't. The line crackles and I hear something click in place behind me. I'm gonna take a look. A section of the tiles seems to be shaking. And I'm moving too. The toilet is moving. What did you do? Hold on tight. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. So, quick question. Are these your astrological signs? Just because of a puzzle game that you play? Those are not my astrological signs. I'm a Taurus. I don't remember the rest of it. I have little time to comprehend it before the toilet flips onto its back, tossing me into a black void. Yeah, I'm a Taurus. The surface below me. Some sort of slide, but it's an almost vertical drop. The scream as loud as my lungs let me. Is this going to happen every time? I try to embrace myself. I don't want to break my neck when I hit the ground. And hit the ground I do. Hard. Oh! Even the softness of the mat is like a punch to the gut. I struggle to get up off my feet. When I do, I realize my paws are wet as can be. Of course. Toilet water. Once my utter confusion subsides by the tiniest amount, I take a look around. I'm back in the underground computer room below Raoul's mansion. And there's the Rottweiler looming over me as I stagger to my feet. So, I've decided not to put your name on it for now, but I was thinking we could always embroider it later. What do you think? Look at his eyes. His eyes are so cute. I was at the gallery. How did I end up here? Secret passageway. Pretty nifty, huh? A secret passageway into a bathroom? Thank you for pronouncing oog. I can finally die in peace. I finally know how to say it. Nifty is one word for it. I didn't think I was going to get soaked. I shake my leg, but all that does is get it on my new shoes. Ugh. Why'd you bring me back here? We can't just leave them. They'll rob the place blind. I'm worried about Lou, too. Are they safe? God, if the syndicate doesn't kick my ass, Lou certainly will. Mr. Bevod pressed the button before I could stop him. We have to get back right now! Of course! But don't you think you can stop a robbery dressed like that, do you? Lights! Drum roll! He claps his hand and the lights all dim. Wait, no, I was kidding. I forgot he actually does a drum roll. He claps his hands again, and when the lights come back on, a mannequin has risen from the floor below. This is so extra. Voila assists, sir. Now I ran into a few problems deciphering your blueprints. You have a very unique sense of style. Super cool, Alex. Wait, he signed it. Hold on. want to see Alex's signature again. I didn't know how to forge it if I decide to forge it. That's cute. That is so cute. Also the sword, hello. But in the end, I think I succeeded in marrying functionality and comfort to make it a product worthy of carrying the Brevard name. It's light, mostly bulletproof, easy to clean, and most importantly, the suit can be worn underneath any item of clothing. I tilt my head. It's very flashy. I've outfitted it with heating and cooling elements too, so it should be able to withstand the elements. Like the Taurus puzzle, your element is earth in the puzzle game. Oh, cool. Let's see, what else? Tracking dots, the magnets in your boots. Magnets? Mm-hmm. And if you click your heels a couple of times, you can stick to walls. That's cool. You did all of that in what? 2 hours? Maybe I really was underselling him. That's not all. Raoul snaps his fingers and a second platform rises from the ground. Is that a gun? Yes and no. This is a state-of-the-art grappling gun, made for scaling buildings and covering large amounts of distance in a jiffy. You mean like That was a pop to my mouth. Stop right there. We don't want any copyright issues. Right. I lower his hand. I haven't taken it for a test drive yet, but it should work just fine for someone like you. Someone like me? What's that supposed to mean? Simple tool for simple men. Howdy, hope you're doing well. Thanks, Bart. We're doing good. Rude. Simple is not always negative quality. Don't worry, I ran careful calculations, so it won't rip your arm off of its socket or anything like that. Thanks, Raoul. Very encouraging. It's safe to use, right? Wet. Not wet. Raoul? According to my calculations? Yes. I thought you were a 4 times Innovator of the Year winner. I can't exactly go around testing grappling hooks. I am. It's been a relaxing Sunday. Good. Oh, but I can. There's little time to be worrying, yes. Idle banter won't save gallery. You're absolutely right. I don't know if he's saying that because he agrees or because he wants me to shut up. You ready to suit up, Duskhound? Time's a-wastin'. I ignore Raoul's flexing, running my paw over the jumpsuit on the mannequin. I got a feeling for the imitation leather of the crop jacket, the mask staring at me through the unblinking white eyes. Or I get a feel, rather. I had a feel for the imitation leather of the crop jacket, the mask staring at me through unblinking white eyes. It's kind of badass. Way better than the cosplay stuff Max is always looking at online. He'd be so jealous if I showed him this. What does Max even do? How does he pay rent? Ready as I'll ever be. There's one final thing from me. The crow produces a little jewelry box from his breast pocket and hands it over to me. I want you to have this. I made it with own hands, based on design by Master Brevard. Ah, fuck Max, I guess. I'm just curious. No, I love Max. I'm just wondering. You're not gonna propose, are you? It's only a little welcome present. Upon opening it, I find what appears to be a star-shaped pin inside. Is this some sort of gadget, too? Milo shakes his head. It's tongue-piercing attachment for use in costume. Aww, and you made it for me? Wanted to keep identity somewhat secret. You really do care, huh, Mimi? The crow makes a sound half between a growl and a surprised squawk. Grah! Do not push it. They try to act professional, but they sound like an old married couple bickering sometimes. Do you think they've explored each other's bodies, chat? It's kind of endearing. It's cute. Thanks, Milo. He nods, feathers bristling. He looks adorable like this. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Let's get this road on the show. Most definitely, hell yeah. I love this sequence! The heart on his butt. God. It's giving Sailor Moon. Giving Magical Girl. It's giving Fail Boy. I think Dill did that art for this one. Fucking amazing. I'm overcome with a surreal sensation when I see myself in the reflective metal walls. It's okay, Welsh. I'll put the bot up. I'm not looking at Alex DeRouge anymore, but someone else entirely. I cried laughing for the first time. Let him cook. Sorry, I've gotten confirmation from the writer themselves. Ahab is 10 feet tall. Confirmed. I've been looking at myself every which way. The comic sequences in this game are so good, and their expressions, they're so good. It's delightful. Ten of them. 10 feet tall. Amazing. He's humongous. Stretch my legs. Tighten the belt around my waist. What the fuck? Let's go lay on me. True. God. My ass looks kind of great in this getup. How is it, Spot? Humongous. Humongous what? I'm, beginning to see the appeal. My foam vibrates. The material of the jumpsuit is so thin it tickles my legs. Who is calling? Put my finger to my muzzle and pick up. Took you long enough. It's a relief to hear them shouting at me again. I love Lou's little icon. All the little icons for the phone calls are so good. Lou, are you alright? What's the situation out there? There's guys with weapons running around the halls. Where'd you go? I tried to find you, but it's like you went off the map. The little heart in his mouth, too. Shut up. Oh. But I told you to stay at the exhibit. There is another person at the gallery. I heard someone scream. They might have gotten the curator lady. I have to do something, Al. Lou has the best one, I agree. You could end up hurt. So I'll pick myself back up. What if they kill her? I'll stop for today. Have a good stream. Thank you. Bye, Maestro. No, listen. I'm the one who got you into this mess, and I'm gonna get you out. Just hold on. They're coming. Gotta run. I rub my temples. As if the situation needed to get any worse. Spot, what's going on? I only now notice I'm hyperventilating. Don't freak out, okay? I took someone with me to the gallery. You did what? Absolute imbecile. I didn't want it to end up like this. I thought it would just be... What, fun day out in park? He narrows his eyes. I feel my cheeks get even hotter and a pit starts to form in my stomach. I really messed up, didn't I? I figured it'd help me stand out less, and I was scared of going alone. You should have told us! You put innocent person in danger. I know! I know! I do not think you know. Once again, we fight real criminals. You came close to dying at its door only 1 week ago. Do not invite others to share that fate. I want to sink underground, well, even deeper underground and disappear. But all I can do is meet his eyes with my own. I know I fucked up, but I need your help. Is your friend safe? They seemed okay, but they said Fenna might be in trouble. They're gonna go after her. Or they're going after her. Situation's most urgent. We will discuss lack of common sense later. I choose Autumn. I've been playing FVNs more. It seems like the way to battle my ever-shortening attention span. Correct. There's a civilian stuck in the gallery. There's not a moment to lose. It's good for me because it means less chance to pick up any extra sound. Let's go save our friend, Spot. What's the best way to get back there? By car, I am afraid. Secret passage only goes one way. The look he gives his boss is one I haven't seen since I got terminated at my old job. This is why I told you not to press the button. I grabbed the grappling gun and turned to the slide. There might be another way. You got one of these too, Raoul? Only a prototype. Oh! I see what you're planning. Let's go back the way I came. It's a good infiltration point. Hell of a climb, though. We don't have another option. I aim up and squeeze my eyes shut, aiming the gun up at the dark void in front of me. Like this? Like that. Now just pull the trigger. Alex's sprites are so cute. I swallow after rethinking my entire life. I suppose it led me up to this point. Decide to follow through. For Lou. I squeeze the trigger. It's not working. Is mechanism jammed? It should work fine. Try it again. I'll probably open my eyes again. I open my eyes again. I'm still standing here in the computer room. I feel almost weirdly relieved. Hate to tell you this, boss, but maybe you should take this one back to the drawing board. No! Suddenly I'm catapulted forward into the darkness. I'm only happy that most of these characters are like aged 40 to 60 range. It's really nice to see. I'm sick of my stomach. I'm going faster upwards than I ever did going down. Holy shit! Holy shit! Must resist the urge to vomit rising. Something clicks and my momentum slows. I'm left dangling for a moment before I pull myself up and clamber over the ledge I found myself at. I pull the trigger of the gun again and it detaches itself from the wall, cord retracting on its own. Yeah, there's a lot of 20-year-old... There's a lot of, like, teenage to 20-year-olds. I think it's because a lot of younger furries kind of took the scene, if you will. But we're gradually getting much more older characters, which is nice to see because there's a lot more older queer people and older furries as well. But the trigger the gun again, it attaches itself from the wall core, checking on its own. Look over my shoulder. The slide gets less vertical from here, but it's still a lot of ground to cover. But also, Robin's right. I want men. I digress. I want women. Those two. I agree. It smells real musty here. It's like Max's room on a Saturday. Levels of musty. Ugh. Scratch that. The hind when we were still allowed to smoke inside levels of musty. I can still see some light coming in from the far end, though there's rows upon rows of tunnels leading into the place. I wonder where all these go. And the grappling hook hits the wall behind me, yanking me back to the reality and almost making me roll right back down the slide again. Whoa! I hear footsteps coming up behind me, then laborious grunting as the boss struggles to pull himself up. Need a hand? Please. As I pull him up, I realize I hadn't considered how heavy he was before offering. Now I wish I'd reconsidered. I got you. I got you. There we go. He stands up out of breath, and we both peer into the dark tunnels ahead. We're gonna get a lot of fun lighting stuff eventually. And you thought it wouldn't work. Pretty sure it still shaved a couple years off my life. So, how far is it? It's gonna be a little hike. He claps my back. But it's nothing this team can't handle. Isn't it like on the other side of town? I know Reddit also mentioned that they're going to try and do more with body types too. How did I even drop down to the layer that fast? These tunnels are very efficient. That tells me nothing. I wish I was half as optimistic as this guy. My earpiece crackles and I hear Milo's voice. Are both of you still in World of Living? Barely. We're in tip-top shape, Raven 3. Over. Raven 3? I figured I'd give you a code name as well. What do you think? Over. There's a moment of silence on the other end of the line. I am not a Raven. But it sounds mysterious, dashing, handsome. Over. I am neither mysterious nor dashing. So he's not denying the handsome part. Milo is handsome. Naming sensibility leaves much to be desired. It will do for now. Goal is straight ahead from your location. Exercise caution and restraint. False, he is dashing. You know what? You're right. Thank you. Over and out. He nudges me, then tilts his muzzle to the darkness in front of us. We're here. What's the difference between dashing and handsome? It's context, really. Dashing is used more so in like a mannerism type of deal, like personality, or versus handsome is more physicality. But it's just generally a context what you use it in. Because you can technically use them interchangeably. Let's squeeze through the hole in the wall at the end of the tunnel and emerge in the bathroom stall. Raoul comes out right behind me. Or comes out behind me right before the mechanism activates and the wall rises up from the ground again. The toilet returning to its usual position. Tarlet. Everything's back to normal. It's almost kind of creepy. Yeah, how did he have that set up and why? The door's still locked. It's very, very cramped. Well, the stall looks like it was made for larger species. They probably didn't take multiple people into account. Raoul's practically got me pinned against the door. Pinned against the door, you say? Not that I mind terribly. I'm sorry. Would you mind getting the door? I can't reach the lock from here. The toilet? The toilet you get stuck to? The toilet. Of course, just let me... I take my time trying to find the doorknob. On purpose. But he doesn't need to know that. He smells good. That ought to do it. Thank you. His nipple. Raven 3, we have touched ground in the men's room. Over. That is good. If possible, try to stay hidden from enemy, then engage in ambush. We're gonna fight guys with weapons? That is accurate assessment. You do want to save Fred and Miss Fennel, do you not? Normally I would suggest avoiding combat situation, but that is not always option. Alright. Damn, their lives in danger and he's down bad. I mean, yeah. I'm not sure I'll survive this, but I'll try to. We conspicuously sneak into the hallway, which is empty now. Empty and dead silent. I'm getting some haunted museum vibes. Raoul's company doesn't make it feel any less off. At least the art's still on the walls. Isn't this an amazing spot? We get to stop an actual art heist. I'm pretty nervous, actually. I like the music that plays. Nervous? You'll do great. They won't know what hit them. They certainly won't. Aren't you scared? At all? A true hero of justice trusts in his abilities, his tools, and his companions. We have everything at our disposal to win this. Just stick with me. I'd be lying if I said his ludicrous amounts of confidence aren't at least a little infectious. But maybe he's faking this thing just as hard as I am. He beckons me down the hall and I follow. Every noise I hear makes me jump. I aim the grappling hook at every shadow I see. Raoul is a shonen protagonist, you're so right. Eventually Raoul slides up to a corner and I crouch down next to him. Arr, most of this junk ain't even worth the trouble, Polly. I know that voice all too well. It's been in my nightmares all week. I peek around the corner and see the Barracuda standing next to the parrot janitor from before. He's got a doubloon! Guess you weren't the only ones to change clothes. The junk ain't why we're here, Ishmael. Alright, we'll be here for that spotted straggler. Are they talking about me? Glorian's tournament arc? Fuck. I want to say something, but Raoul shushes me. No shenanigans. No shenanigans? Captain only wants him tossed out. I figure we could still have a little fun while we be at it. Got a mighty score to settle. Oh, a little fun? If the captain gets cross, you'll be on your own. Twerking competition in the gay bar? Yes! A risk I'd be willing to take. You did say you ran starboard, didn't you, matey? What is rain he did? Down the hole and starboard. That's the tournament. Ends with Alex versus Raul as the final battle. Actually, I think you mean Alex versus Ahab. Are you sure you didn't miss your direction? Take up, laddie. Starboard be left, correct? Starboard be right, you fool! It be left. Right! Left! Right! Consort. I can't you just say left and right. This is why you're still a cabin boy and I be the captain's right-hand man. What do you mean, starboard hand man? Raul slowly crouches closer and beckons for me to follow. I love Polly. I move as quietly as I can while the two continue their increasingly inconsistent pirate bickering. This is perfect. They're so loud they'll never hear us. Strife of Life is the most recent work of renowned painter Jodlik Jakhnukov. What deity did I anger to deserve this kind of bad luck? Why would I take cover behind the corner again? The editor voice is so loud that the fish and parrot duo immediately look over at the painting. Chilean arc to rival Yu Yu Hakusho's Dark Tournament. Oh my god. Did you do that, Ishmael? No, I didn't think so. It depicts a struggle between nature and machine. Well, make it stop! I don't know how! Raul beckons me, jumping out from behind the corner. They still have their backs turned to us. Halt, evildoers! I swear on me bones, this be the last time I be taking you anywhere! Like you be any fun to be around. The boss clears his throat. I said halt, evildoers! Polly has the best faces. No, you're so right. Yeah, couldn't wait for a bitter in the middle of... You're the fucker! I mean, or you be the landlubber from the store! That's right. It is I, the Dawn Hound. Be for real. Like for real. The parrot burst out laughing. This be the man who sent you home crying, Ishmael. Throwing pirates overboard is a little hobby of mine. Well, you won't be lucky this time, sailor. You might be rather large and have muscles larger than a frigate. He looks Raul up and down. I'll be rather handsome. But still be 2 against 1. Raul pulls me out of the shadows, and all of a sudden I'm staring down 2 extremely dangerous, most likely armed men. Polly having the fucking, like, leather chassis on. I see you, you little kink bastard. Love it. The corset too is cunt. They stare at me like I'm some sort of oddity. Dusk has come. I flex. Judging by the looks in their faces, it doesn't particularly impress. Great entrance, Spot. Though I'd say your posing needs some work. Try something like this. Ginyu Force! He strikes a pose himself while I maintain uncomfortable eye contact with the parrot. This one wasn't there last time. They have a 2-for-1 at the freak store. Funny. I was about to say the same thing. How many curtains do you need to sew together to make that pirate get up? At least mine ain't made of rubber, you scallywag! he's the Sharpay of this universe. No. Happy thoughts, Polly. Happy thoughts. Calm as the waves. The Barracuda turns to him. To hell with the waves. What are you waiting for, Polly? Let's get him. Now, you know how I feel like getting me nails dirty, Ishmael. I just had myself a little mani-pedi, and my psychiatrist said... He does have really pretty nails. And there I thought you were in a mood or paradise, whatever the seven sages call it. Turns out you're just a big chicken. What did you just call me? A chicken! Your friend there has a point. I don't know why, but I ever had this like a Polly a bad Italian. That's it. I've had it. You want violence? I'll give you violence. Someone at Echo Courts that Polly probably looks like the wet owl meme when he gets out of the water. Yeah. Come at us, fiend. The parrot charges towards us with a screech that could shatter glass. The Barracuda hot on his tails. On his heels. Okay, Spot, let's knock some heads together. I love the action, like, dance they have. Yeah, easy for you to say. What do I do? I could not be less prepared for this if I tried. Think, Al, think. A true hero trusts his tools, his abilities, and his companions. While Raoul enters a fighting stance, I aim my grappling gun down the hall, just past them. I hope this works. I squeeze the trigger and immediately surge forward as the hook speared into a wall. Dusk strike! I tuck in my legs, only having a second to regret the choices that led me here before nicking the two thieves as hard as I can. They fly backward, hitting the ground in perfect sync. Unfortunately, I have not figured out how to stop this thing yet, and I soon follow, smacking against the wall hard. Ow. Dust Strike is amazing. Spot, are you okay? I am most decidedly not. My back. At least this time I have no one but myself to blame. Oh, it's quite the stunt you pulled. It knocked them out cold. Guess I did. I squeeze the trigger again, yanking the hook from the wall, and then I collapse. Hobo. I'm starting to like this thing. Mr. Ahab, is it? I found this cat prancing about in the halls. Let me go! Yo-ho-ho! Another straggler, eh? What should we do with them? Tie him up and put him in the brig with the curator, Camus. We can't have any interlopers without. You can't be serious. By brig, you mean what exactly? Janitor's closet. How droll. We went over this in an orientation, lad! You're assuming I understand even half of what you were saying. Ahab's intense glare, oh my god. Listen, bitter captain rookie, or it'll be a joy and no mistake. Do you take care of that rest like I asked you to? The dress is safe and sound. Remarkably heavy, by the way. Do you think I'm putting up with all of your shit? Yeah. It'd be in your best interest to comply, cat. Yeah, or what? I have 7 children waiting for me at back home, and they have sharper teeth than you. As a matter of fact, I can do far worse then. Dawn has come to vanquish the night. The jig is up, Ahab. Let the civilian go. As I heroically dash, or, well, attempt to dash onto the scene, I come face to chest with the very large janitor from before. He pulled out a Glock? No. It's his guns, his arms. He's somehow wearing even less this time. And then it hits me. You're Ahab? I turned to Raoul. This is Ahab? In the flesh, laddie. You'll be just in time to join this mutineer here in the brig, and he'll be absconded with a boxing gown. Not if we have anything to say about it. Right, Spot? Big whale. Man. Huge whale. Man. Spot? Honestly, as far as experiences go, big man hitting on me turned out to be a supervillain. This is even the worst thing that's happened to me. I could work with that. I can fix him. Spot? Right, I guess I'm here to kick his ass. His round, toned, beautiful ass. Spot! Right. Are you alright? I mean, citizen? Al, is that you under there? Yeah, it's... No! no, it is Duskhound. Champion of justice! Why are you wearing... What is that? Is that a collar? It's my uniform, citizen. Uniform? You look like a clown. I have to agree with your companion. Your choice of fashion, and I use that term lightly, leaves much to be desired. I mean, let my friend go, villain. Quite frankly, you look like you fell down a flight of stairs at a thrift store and hit every bargain rack on the way down. That's kind of harsh, but I'm being constructive here, but you may want to shop elsewhere in the future for all our sakes. Lou, you might want to duck. We lock eyes for a second before they dive out of the way, leaving plenty of room for the barrel of my grappling gun to connect with the chameleon's head. Alex is going through the emotions of the average Ecovia male player, yeah. Ow! Ugh. At the very least, it causes him to let go. He clutches his face dramatically, spins in place. Jesus Christ. You ingrate! You hit my nose. Oh, the surgery scars have just healed. The surgery scars? Diva. I tip my muzzle down towards Lou. Fetch the curator and get out of here while you can, citizen. There's trouble brewing. Alex. Whoa, secret identity. Don't cause a scene. Right. I'll head off. Just stay safe, okay? Yeah. You know how bad I am at following your advice. Powerful hands grip my shoulders, and the next thing I know, I'm flung through the air head first. I have a split second to question my life before my sudden flight is rudely interrupted by the Rottweiler I crash into. Hate to rake up your touching a moment and all, but our ship's about to set sail, and we have no use for stowaways. The way that he just picked up Alex and yeeted him. The last thing I hear is the chameleon's chuckle echoing through the gallery. The evil face. Going then, yeah. It's fun. Are you sure he's okay? He does seem rather out of it, doesn't he? Oh. Fear not. Duskhound has faced greater challenges than this. You know, you don't have to keep up the act, yeah. Sorry, force of habit. My head is still spinning. What happened? Ah, you've come too. Excellent. Did we win? Yeah, honestly, no. It could have gone either way, really. I sit up. It feels like I got hit by a train. He didn't hurt you, did he? After you guys got knocked out, they said that they had what they came for and kind of just left. It was pretty anticlimactic. Your friend ended up rescuing me from my unfortunate predicament in the janitor's closet. I love Fenna's outfit. She's beautiful. She's serving mom. Gotta love the way that the woman makes getting locked to a closet sound like a minor inconvenience. You really had no idea your janitors were villains this entire time? We hired them through a reputable temp agency, I'll have you know. Rest assured, I'll have a long conversation with them once this is all over. There was one other thing. Yeah. They tip their muzzle in the hallway from which Milo emerges. So much for our whole secret identity thing. Perimeter seems clear. No other valuables stolen. He pushes his glasses up to his beak. Thank you for checking, Milo. You can thank me by being more careful in future, yes? I see Duskhound has regained consciousness as well. Just about. When did you get here? It's suspicion you might not be able to handle threat after communication went silent. It would seem I was right. Damn. Bang bang. We gotta rub salt in the wound. Fortunately, you yet live. Unfortunately, Bunny Talk's gown has disappeared. Then we'll go after it. Do not be so hasty. Attacking Syndicate with that plan is much like hitting head against a wall. Repeatedly. You will only end up with headache. But how do we get the gown back? Our exhibition can simply not continue without the star of the show. We have to get it back somehow. We'll have to dress, but we will prepare in the approach mission with caution. The crow glares intently at Raoul and me. Where did you meet these guys, Alnya? It's a long story. Milo turns to Lou and Fenna, his expression much softer. We will tell you another time. We have objective to complete. He takes a bow. Can you get back safely from here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can make it across the street. I'll accompany you. I could use a bit of fresh air. Ah, great. I'm sure we'll at least need someone to blow balloons. Balloons? Oh, you've never been to the Hine? Can't say I have, but I'd love to join you. It sounds fascinating. Alright. I'll catch you later, Alex. Good luck, Mr. Lede Rouge, and be careful. Lou looks back at us. Lou looks back at us as the two of them walk away, confusion and annoyance plain on their face. I know that look. They're gonna grill me something fierce. There's so much I wish I could say right now, but I do have a job to complete. A job we messed up royally. Once they're out of sight, I turn back to Raoul and Milo. So, how are we going to find the syndicate now? Vena's going to have our hides if we don't get that dress back. If you'll recall, I planted a tracking device on one of Ahab's goons last week. Right. Remember him showing me at Mrs. De Bruin's store. Milo? Sir? Now'll be a good time to check where our fishy friend is headed. Affirmative. Milo presses a button on his wristwatch and a hologram pops up. Target's moving towards Saltwater Canal District. On foot, judging by pace. They're probably headed underwater, if I were to hazard a guess. Or even equipped to fight underwater? Raoul's face droops in disappointment. Well, you see. You are now. We are? We are? Wait, even Raoul's surprised? For the first time in what feels like forever, a grin creeps across the crow's face. He looks almost delighted. You two stormed out of headquarters like idiots. You did not think ahead, did not consider possible outcomes. I did, however. He pulls out a small case with underwater breathing gear. Excellent! I don't know what we'd do without you, Milo. I would rather not ponder that, sir. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick pee break, because I need to pee really bad. So, be right back. Exactly, you can't pee in the canal, people live there. It's mean. Okay. I'm back from the bathroom break. What I'm seeing defies everything I'd imagined. This is really cool. This is a very, very visually stunning little screen. I've only seen parts of the underwater shopping streets while on the subway. The weed store at the top. You can get cheap breathing apparatuses near the canal entrances, but I've never really had a reason to come down here before. It's deeper than you might think, and it's cold and the water pressure feels strange. Part of me feels like I don't belong here, but it's honestly quite charming and welcoming. Warm and cool lights adorn the entire district. We swim past restaurants, hotels, souvenir shops. There's even a sign advertising guided tours. I suppose for land dwellers like myself, it's quite the domestic holiday destination. The music's also really nice. Well, most people buy weighted shoes just so they can walk underwater nowadays. It wasn't always like this. Before Brevard Enterprises revolutionized the city infrastructure, the canals were little more than backwater districts, in every sense of the word. I remember reading about it in history books back in school. Aquatic folk have been making their home down here ever since Shippensburg was founded. And in the early days, they were mostly merchants operating black markets. But over the centuries, they've become an integral part of the city. Saber! Oh my god. Saber, do you want to hear me absolutely butcher some Dutch pronunciation? They've been instrumental in maintaining Shippensburg's foundation. The soil here is soft. So much of the city is built on pillars. In turn, the city council does everything in its power to keep the pollution to a minimum. The water is clear and visibility is excellent, so they must be doing a pretty decent job. I wonder what kinds of unique foods I could get down here. Enough exposition, Spot. We have a mission to complete. I'm sure you've been doing fine. I don't know. The boss's voice rings loud and clear in my earpiece. Here, let me... By the way, I still love the fact that you can see his fucking nipple. It's so funny. Well, I'm sorry that today's been a roller coaster. I hope it was a good one at least. We got Kaz, Nook, Weed Store, Die Dippenzenduker, Die Dippenzenduker. I can't see what the last letter is. Shubs, 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 Shubser, Shubs. This one just says hotel. Apokte. Visit. What's the first letter there? Visit something. Visit. Oh. I'm not sure. I like to tease you with the fact that I cannot pronounce Dutch. I remember a while back, Red and I were trying to help. Red was trying to help me get a Cliff voice, and was saying that my Dutch accent sounds like someone who's German trying to do a Dutch accent. Yes, sir. But where do we even go? Is the tracker signal clear? Crystal, just follow my lead. They should be nearby. Also, you're just in time for the fun part, Saber. Tracking device is only accurate up to 10 meters. Keep eye out for any suspicious building. Well, that's not inaccurate. Copy, Raven 3. Easy now. Over. Or easy. Over and out. Easier said than done. I don't know what constitutes a normal down here. I haven't swam as much since I got my diploma. There's more stores down here than I thought. There's more stores down here than up there. Where did we even start looking? A hero follows his nose. That's nice and all, but I can't spell anything with his helmet on. It's a figure of speech. Just think of it this way. If I were a pirate who just got back from a perilous journey, where would I go? Where would you be? Me, personally, probably dead from dysentery, or heat stroke, or scurvy, or a minor cut. The local pub spot. The perfect place to divvy up loot and discuss nefarious deeds. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous for a gang of thieves? True. It'd have to be the sort of establishment so frightening no man of the law would ever show his face anywhere near it. We're gonna have to scout all the back alleys. That could take hours. It doesn't have to. You have your phone on you? Give me your phone. Yeah, why? Can you load up the restaurant review app for me? Raoul said you got games on your phone? After combing through the back alleys of the shopping district for bars and restaurants, the tracker finally starts beeping. Comidas crudas, sandwiches, lotto scratches, frituras y pasteles. We're in the seedy part of the district now. This place is practically deserted. The whale on the side, I didn't notice that before. I'm just glad to be somewhere quiet right now. I had this many people look at me funny. Well, I guess anyone would, given our costumes. We come to a halt in front of quite possibly the dingiest restaurant I have ever seen. The Zut Zeman. Raoul gestures to his watch and points to the door. This is their secret lair? Ha! Like I said, they're not the brightest anglerfish in the ocean. De Zut Zeman? It had 1.5 stars in the restaurant review app. The only people that come near it are health inspectors and fellows in hazmat suits. Oh my god. And us, apparently. I'm not sure I'd want to go even... I'm not sure I'd want to go in even without the gang of thieves waiting outside. But I guess there's really no other way to get that dress back. Red! Oh my god, hi! Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about missing the stream. We're gonna save the VOD. So what's the plan? We just barge in? Excellent idea, Spot. We'll simply let the element of surprise work in our favor. Yeah, we'll just let... Wait, no. Yo! Slice the main brace. Another successful haul, hey lads! Oh, he's really cute with that little helmet on. No thanks to the likes of you, Ishmael. Or me, Earl's deceiving me. You're just as unconscious as I was, matey. Through no fault of mine. Quit your belly aching, you two, or I am cleaving your pay in half. We just pulled off the capper of the century, and it's all thanks to our rookie here. You flatter me, Mr. Ahab, but do go on. You deserve it, lad. It was you that got us the janitor job to begin with, after all. What can I say? I phoned up some old connections, pulled a few strings. And got a surprise worth millions. Right. I suppose I did that too, didn't I? You bloody well did, lad. I trust you haven't forgotten about our deal. Aye, but you can be certain. But you be certain you want to leave the crew behind, matey. As much as I enjoyed our little escapade, I meant for bigger things. The money talks gown is only the beginning. What kind of heist be you planning? For starters... Did he break through the window again? Syndicate, your days of wanton ransacking and thievery are finished. You can't just go and smash random windows. He did. You may question my methods, but you can't question their efficiency. I jump into the broken window after the boss. The pirates regard us with a mixture of confusion and fury. Ahab's expression is so good. So much for the element of surprise. Yeah, the fact that having a bubble is so cute. I love it. So yeah, come to after all. Grand. We'll be taking that gown back to its rightful owner now. Arr, 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 arr. No, afraid not. I don't know how you followed me crew all the way to our own turf, but you scurvy dogs will be doing none of that, I reckon. Not unless you want a repeat of what happened up in the gallery. Thank you for the hydrate. Not this time. This time you'll be the one hitting the floor. Right, Spot? Are you crazy? It's 4 against 2. Listen to your first mate there, Hound. There's no way you'll be winning this. I wouldn't be so sure of that. True, it may have us outnumbered, but we've got Lady Justice herself on our side. Believe me, she is a harsh mistress. I actually like how wobbly the helmets are. It's a nice touch, with the airflow that's going in them. Justice on savior from a one-way walk off the Plankton Hounds. This captain doesn't tolerate mutineers, savvy. He stands up, head almost hitting the ceiling. He flicks his tail forcefully in our direction, creating a torrent that nearly knocks me over. Last chance. I want to run, or well, swim away, but fear has taken hold of me and nailed me to the ground. Fear, and looking at the big whale in front of me, a little bit of something else. A lot of it of something else. As the pirates of old would say, the time has come to rip and burn your Jolly Roger. Ahab rushes at us into the water, furniture floating every which way. I can feel the current surge past me. Milo said our gear was made to improve our underwater mobility, yet I can't help but think we're at a severe disadvantage here. Raoul is so cheesy, I love it. You can tell his special interest is comic books. Particularly the ones from the 80s and 90s. The whale winds up a swing for Raoul that only manages to dodge with the skin of his teeth. It hits a nearby chair instead, utterly splintering it. Sorry, no, more like the 70s and 80s for comic books. Now that I think about the 90s, 90s gets a little bit more grimdark modern. Not grimdark, but definitely more modern. can only imagine what force like that would do to my bones. The other pirates aren't far behind. Within seconds, they descend upon us all at once. Bloody barnacles! Don't let him get away! The barracuda effortlessly darts the water. Nyom. Arul avoids a swipe from the parrot, only to nearly catch a punch from Ishmael. Again, these action sequences are fucking amazing. Who instead hits his companion's face, the brightly colored bird, screaming as he flies through the water. Omae wa mou shinderu. At least one of them is struggling as much with the environment as we are. Watching everything happen in slow motion like this almost makes it feel like some strange sort of choreographed dance. Hold on, I gotta... The expression, please! Red and Saber, I'm gonna grab both of you. Polly is fucking iconic. Before Raoul can neutralize the barracuda, the horned chameleon from before comes in right above us. Spot! Watch out! I try to respond, but it's harder to see and I can't move as fast as I'd like. Grab, gripping. Everything just feels heavy. Chameleon doesn't seem to struggle at all. He's moving as swiftly and graciously as his seed-flowing companions. Polly serves charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. His foot connects to my stomach, knocking me away. Can't take credit for anything, Polly. That's all the others' hard work. That's fair. Star, Jojo, Juju, and Dill all are gonna get gripped affectionately. His long, thin tongue extends with incredible speed and force. Raoul blocks it with his arm, but it wraps around his wrist. Or wraps around and snaring him. I scramble to my feet, only to find Ahab staring down at me. I like the fact that you can actually see how the tongue, there's like a little opening that shoots out from. That's cool. Thought you could get away, did you? My life flashes before my eyes as I watch him wind up for another punch. I don't have the time to dodge this one. Juju did the art for this sequence, right? His massive fist finds its mark with an earth-shattering force. Fuck! So that's what getting hit by a bus feels like. Yeah, Juju fucking worked. What's he poppin'? My legs give out and I crumple to the floor. Looks literally dies. But no! My boss is still trying to land a hit on the elusive chameleon. My femur. Alright. Get on my hands and knees. I am not going down that easily again. Falcon! Before I can even question if I'll ever be able to walk right again, the whale comes up behind me once more. Damn shame it has come to this, but we can't have you two mucking up the deck any longer. He slowly walks over to close the gap between us. He's so heavy, he doesn't even need to swim. If I'm gonna help Raoul catch that fleet-footed lizard, I'll have to do something about this behemoth behind me first. I have to think fast. I look up and notice a chandelier above him. It looks fancy, gold, and heavy. Only secured to the ceiling with a rope so thin, it might as well be invisible. And he's right underneath it. His nipples? His nipples? There's no time to waste. I aim at it and I hold my breath. And I shoot! Doesn't make it to the chandelier, and for a moment my heart sinks. Arr, that be shitter one to you any. Until the grappling hook changes trajectory downward and the flat part hits Ahab square in his pirate's treasure. No! Nani? I don't think I heard it. The scream he lets out makes the entire pub rumble. Did it not play? I can't help but wince. Me crown jewels! What have you done? Rebel and the other pirates stop fighting, and for a moment, we all just watch the captain collapse on the floor with the loudest of thuds. I'm sorry, I have to rewind this. Boom. Oh no. Tom and Jerry ass scream. Stop! Oh my god, hold on. The scream he lets out makes the entire pub rumble. I can't help but wince. The crown jewels! What have you done? Raoul and the other pirates stop fighting for a moment. They'll just watch the captain collapse on the floor with the loudest of thuds. Captain's down! What have you done to him? I squeeze the trigger again. The cord retracts. I suddenly feel a rush of excitement wash over me for the first time since I started this job. Quick, what would Raoul say? Same as I'll do to you if you don't surrender, crooks. I aim at the parrot and barracuda, and they both raise their arms above their head. I don't want no trouble. Just arrest us! I look around for the chameleon, but he's nowhere to be found. How'd he get away so fast? Hand over the gown, now. But... This do as he bloody asked. Ahab's still whimpering on the floor, clutching his crotch tight. Captain. I know when I'm beat, and you beat me fair and square. Guess Milo was right about everybody having a weak point. The conventional one, in this case. Ishmael sheepishly ducks behind the counter, taking out a watertight capsule, normally used for deliveries. He hands it over to me, avoiding eye contact. For something containing a valuable piece of art, it's pretty light. You better not be trying to pull a fast one on us. It's the real deal. Captain's word. I don't think he's lying. Ishmael grumbles at me. You dogs ain't gonna get off so easy, you dogs ain't gonna get off so easy, You won't be so lucky next time, Hound. That's what you said last time, too. You wanna join your boss on the floor? No! He yelps and staggers back. A little teardrop. With every inch of my body hurting, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Let that be a lesson to you, scoundrels. Justice always prevails. Instead of stealing art, start, learning the art of sharing. We need to work on your catchphrases, but good effort. At last, the money talks gown is almost back where it ought to be. All's well that ends well. This has been one of the longest, most tiring days of my life. Strangely, also one of the most rewarding. When I woke up this morning, I didn't think I'd be facing down an entire pirate crew and actually would tell the tale, much less win. And all because of my quick thinking. Maybe this is just the right career path for me after all. You did great out there, Spot. So did you. I mean, I saw you work back at the store, but I had no idea you could fight like that. That is Echo and Smoker on those canvases. Wish things came as easy to me as they do to you. I just got lucky. Believe me, it took years of Milo beating the living tar out of me until I was even halfway decent at fighting. Great. Something to look forward to. You'll get there. Just a matter of confidence and sticking to it. Schmill's guide. Every character when they see Polly. For now, just bask in the feeling of a good job well done. Red, what did you say? My previous job didn't give me any satisfaction, so this is pretty new to me. Confidence, huh? Something you will build with time. Milo! You made it! Even I celebrate when the job is done well, yes? You may have made innumerable bad decisions today. Form is still sloppy. Teamwork needs improving. But you fought like champion. Ahab and Polly are such good characters to introduce in the same build. Big agree. He gives my head a pat. I don't think I'll ever get used to his strength. He could squish me like a grape if he tried. Mr. Dawnhound, Mr. Duskhound, Mimi! I'm ever so relieved to see you came back alive and unharmed. I wouldn't say unharmed. I'm gonna be feeling this for the next few days, if not weeks to come. And you brought the gown with you as well. I think you'd manage to get that brute to relinquish it. I don't think he'll be bothering you again anytime soon. I want to squeeze his nipple. I should hope not. With that, I think it's about time to put this gown back on the mannequin. Wouldn't you say? He presses the button on the water-type capsule he brought back from Ahab's place. A cloud of smoke wafts out from it, so thick I can barely see through it. Much less breathe. It's like someone dunked an entire perfume store in here. Arul laughs while coughing. Ahab sure has a flair for the traumatic. Golly. Pot, meet kettle. Thanks, Orion, for doing the smoke effect. Oh, slay. Thanks, Orion. When the smoke clears, I hear Fenna gasp. Oh, it's empty. Shit. Empty. What are we going to do? Did Ahab dupe us? Don't think so. Hold on a moment. Raoul reaches into the container and fishes out a small card, not unlike the calling card from earlier. Oh, it's new for the public build. I don't remember seeing that before, so that's the... Okay. It's bright pink with gold lettering all over it. The font is so ornate, it's almost illegible. It's a business card. Hamu. Does this ring any bells? Or does this ring any bells? Sorry, I'm not even speaking the voice anymore. He flashes it to me. I'm pretty sure I remember a name like that. Hold on. The Chameleon! He disappeared after the fight at the bar. He must have switched the capsules out when we weren't looking. Maybe even before that. Ah, yes. The rapskillion who tongued me. Phrasing. Can you believe he wrapped his tongue all the way around my... I do remember a chameleon gentleman working at the temp agency I hired the janitors at. Can you contact them? I've been trying, but the number is no longer in use. We call it the Cooper Dick Destroyer effect because they use it to censor nudity. Remember the flowers? Nice. It must have been a sham from the start. In more ways than one. He even double-crossed Ahab. I wonder if the Syndicate came across him. If only we could interrogate them. Ahab. I will look into the matter further at base. I suggest we reconvene in morning and discuss new findings. I am so sorry we failed you, Miss Fenner. Just bring it back, please. We will. You have our word. I tap my chin as gears start turning in my head. What's wrong, Spot? Nothing. I have an idea of where to start looking for information. I reached for the scrap of paper Ahab gave me before everything else went to shit. It's still a little wet from my watery adventure earlier, but the number is legible. I shoot him a text. What are you doing? A little personal investigation. Wink. I'll let them know I'm going to meet up with Ahab. Get a text back right away. Bingo. We'll be at base tomorrow morning. Alright. Suppose I'll look into security camera footage too around town. Bound to show up somewhere. Womp, womp, womp. We all have mission. Only thing left is to execute it. We'll find that gown, Fenna. Don't you worry. I trust you will. Please, take care. She looks a little defeated, but a smile tugs at her lips. With that, this long day finally draws to a close. After changing in one of the bathrooms, I say goodbye to Raoul and Milo, and get to walking to where Ahab and I agreed to meet. This is where my fanfiction starts. As much as I don't want to right now, I should probably give Lou a call. 7 children. That's how many kids Lou has. I hope to God they haven't called every news station in town. Or worse, told Willem about what went down. It takes them less than a second to answer. So, are you finally going to tell me what's been going on with you? Lou's little icon is so cute. What fanfic? Ahab X Alex. Because that sure didn't look like cleaning to me. What the hell have you been getting into? I'm sorry, Lou. My life's just been like a blur for the past week. And I'm pretty sure I was supposed to keep the whole hero thing a secret. Can I read it? It's gonna be out to the public eventually. I gotta finish it first, though. Well, you did a splendid job. Yeah, I really botched that. Technically, being sworn to secrecy was more implied than outright stated. Look, Milo, the big rust crow you met told me to invite you to meet up so he can explain what's going on. Are they gonna, like, Men in Black, like, penlight him? Well, alright. But I've already got 3 blog posts ready to go, and I'm gonna need a good reason not to post them. Because I said please. You drive a hard bargain, yeah? When you told me about a new job, I never would have thought it involved spandex. Neoprene. I faint a cough. What? It's mostly neoprene, actually, and some advanced faux leather. You know how ridiculous that sounds, right? I know! I can still hardly believe it myself, if I'm being honest. I'm just worried about you, Alex. That Milo guy was really laying into your friend while you were unconscious. It didn't sound like either of you were thinking things through very carefully. Yeah, my boss is also sort of new at this. But hey, the pay's better. Way to brush aside the issue. Look, all I can say for now is that I feel like I have made a difference today. Like I'm maybe sort of starting to believe in myself. Lou clearly doesn't realize how good neoprene is. Saber. I might not have gotten the gown back in the end, but I still kicked crime boss ass. The lemur passing by looks at me funny and I lower my voice. Is her bra quite saying, yeah, you'll scare them? Uh-huh. And how many times did you almost die today? Only 3 times. I'm still learning. Uh-huh. I'm a vanilla ice cream, I'm sorry. Oh, don't be sorry, you're fine. Listen, just come to the anniversary party at the Hind tomorrow, okay? I'll bring Milo and the boss, and we can explain the whole thing. Okay, but you owe me big time. I love Lou's little expression. I'll babysit for you as much as you want. Deal. Seven kids? Damn. After texting Max to let him know I'll be home late, I yawn loudly, thrusting my hands into my pockets. It's chilly out. Just a few degrees colder than this, and I would have had to put on gloves. Crowds of people pass by. Most likely none of them aware of what happened today. I wonder if it'll show up on the news. I mean, we did kind of wreck that bar. Oi, lad. There you are. Ahab is easy to spot. Aside from the giraffes, he's basically the tallest in the crowd. He walks on over. No, it's more like he hobbles on over. I guess he's still recovering. Hi! I don't know where to start. How do you even approach a mob boss that you smacked right in the balls with a grappling gun? Milo's training didn't exactly cover that. Before I can make up my mind, though, he's closed the distance. I swallow. I don't think I'll ever get used to how big he is anytime soon. We didn't wait too long. Hope you didn't wait too long. We've been dealing with some workplace issues. Oh, no, I just got here. Grand. Crickets. So, where to? I was thinking of having a few drinks down at the pub and seeing where the night takes us. Be it your place or mine. Someone's confident. Might have cocked up at work, but that don't mean the ship's sinking anytime soon. He leans in real close, and then whispers in my ear. You look better without the mask, Lai. I shudder. So you do know. Or not, dear. You don't change your voice or anything. And you got all those spots. Maybe the demolition that was on the news when Ishmael robbed the little old lass, yeah? Wasn't hard to put two and two together once I saw you with that hound. See, I knew that face blurring did nothing. And you still came. What can I say? You're cute. Don't think I can't see that little tail of yours wagging away there. Shit. Is it wagging? Hills, I'm surprised you called on me. Especially after what went down at the bar. Surprised you're willing to meet up after what happened to your, you know. I try not to gesture at his groin. My eyes are still drawn to it. Does that mean an occupational hazard? Or are we simply flying different flags at a time? Nothing personal, I'm sure. Lad. Besides, you just got lucky. We creamed you guys. We still meet you at the gallery. Guess the score's 1-1 then. Next time we'll meet, we'll kick your little booty into the dirt. No mistake. He's surprisingly upbeat about the whole thing. I have some questions I wanted to ask you, actually. Will I be versatile though I lean towards bottom? No, not that. The gown's missing. What? He seems as surprised as I was. One of your henchmen took it. I need to know where he could be. That'd be why Kaimo scurried off like a dock rat. Clenches his jaw as he softly growls the name. Kaimo. Do you have any information on him? He chuckles. I do. Spill it. He'd be no friend of mine, but I'll need some convincing before I talk. I can be very persuasive. With a pretty face like that, I'd be certain of it. Join me for a round at the pub. You're on. Issue 2 end. Hell yeah. Amazing. What's up, dudes? Y'all ready to reach maximum altitude? Welcome to the second exciting episode of Cooking with Max, where we take meals that are gross and make them the most. New viewer dudes might be wondering, but gee, Max, you don't have a mouth. How are you even gonna eat the food? And I'm here to tell you that your views are narrow-minded and stupid, man. No lips, No problem. When you're really passionate about something, dude, you don't let anybody stop you. Not even your roommate. Sure, he had to go get his stomach pumped after I made pasta, but you know what, dudes? That just gave him some room for dessert. Speaking of dessert, today we're making a drum roll, please. Oh, shit, where did I put it again? Here, a box cake. Now, y'all, I wanted to make apple pie, but my roomie wouldn't let me try one again after I used tomatoes instead of apples last time. But he's not around tonight. Oh, you can't pause it? Yeah, one of them says my son is dead. He would have loved this. It's amazing. You guys are awesome. What the fuck, even? One account is named Slit Slut. Instead, I'd like to introduce you to my special guest this week, Ishmael. Welcome to the stage. What? Me? Don't be shy, my bodacious barracuda buddy. Baking cakes is something everyone can do. Even if your mom tells you not to after you get the neighborhood evacuated because of a grease fire. I have to be very specific. Don't even worry about it, man. I'm gonna show you the ropes. I got this killer recipe that I tweaked to make it super awesome. I think you're supposed to be meddling with bacon recipes. Bacon's not a science, man. You just gotta trust the process and follow your heart. But you don't even have milk listed on the recipe. No worries. I put together a gnarly substitute. I gotta get the cotton calling. Perhaps I should. I blended some mayonnaise and cream cheese with some vinegar to thin it out. Looks just like the real thing. It'd be looking gnarly indeed. I suppose I'd be lucky to have the helmet on, or a smell alone would end me life. Mayonnaise, cream cheese, and vinegar. Okay, let's get this show on the road before my roommate gets home. Just follow my instructions and we'll have an outrageous cake in no time. Oh, it'll be outrageous, alright. So this be when I mix the eggs and flour, eh? Do you know how many chemicals are in today's eggs and flour, man? None. We're using this. Instant egg mixture and breadcrumbs? Not just any breadcrumbs, dude. Panko. That's what they use in anime all the time. Who be that anime and why is she making cake with breadcrumbs? It's to provide that solid structure. The recipe be saying. Following the recipe is for the birds. They gotta show off our individuality. How long be I supposed to mix this? Until it's nice and smooth, of course. Come on. All it be is wet and goopy. Just keep mixing, dude. Trust the process. Are you sure the mixture won't end up highly toxic? Methinks we shouldn't. You gotta stop limiting your own creativity, dude. Nah, it's not bird phobic. It's because the idiom of birds of a feather flock together. I think it can be done. And so is me sanity. Let me take a look. Yeah, dude. Just gotta sprinkle in some olives now. Oh, olives? What in the seven seas do you need olives on a cake for? For texture, of course. I had chocolate, but I used it all in the lasagna I made yesterday. It can't be for real. Oh, I'm the realist. And now let's bake this baby. I suppose we best be getting on preheating the kiln or oven, aye? That'll take forever, man. We don't have that kind of time. Put her in the microwave. But the recipe be saying to put it in the oven for an hour. With time to wait that long these days, just nuke it on high for 10 minutes instead. Be absolutely sure. It is what chefs on TV do all the time. It be in there. Heroines and following seas. That means we just gotta wait. And then we feast. Feast, you mean? And as my special guest, you get the honors of trying the first bite. Well, it was fun, but my job be done, so I think I'll be departing. Don't be silly, dude. This is the perfect time for a chat with our viewers. So, got anything you want to say to our wonderful audience? Just one thing, Ivy. Hey Max, I'm home. And so is the guy I brought with me. Rumi, you're just in time for one of my videos. Say hi to Alex, dudes. Wait, Ishmael's here? Spotty's here? Whoa, I'm sensing some bad vibes. Whoa. Ishmael, what be you doing here? Captain? Listen, we'll be in my room. If you hear any weird noises, I got a new game. No problem, my guy. Wanna come down and have a slice of cake later? That be sounding mighty fine. No! Heavens! No! We're okay. Bye! And he's gone. Well, viewerinos, it was worth a try. Do you smell that? What, the scent of success? Shit, the cake! It's burning! Uh-oh. Guess that's it for this episode, folks. Tune in next time when I'll show you how to make a sweet and sour strawberry oyster sundae. Go run. Oh, don't leave me with your kitchen fire. What the blazes am I supposed to do? I don't even live here. Harder, laddie, harder. Yes, Captain. There she blows. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Glory Hounds Volume 2. Ladies, gentlemen, and gentlethems. Ishmael's scarred for life. Ishmael's retiring from being a pirate after that. They playing in Sea of Thieves? Best FVN at the moment. I agree. I'm very much enjoying this. All right, everybody. My voice is shot now. That was 4 hours. Woo! Well, thank you all for joining me. It was an absolute pleasure. It's a lot of fun streaming this. Probably the level of camp, the level of just fun, of energy in this. It's fantastic. Give Red and Saber a follow on Twitter, at Red the Shibe, and at Saber. Oh my god. At Silver Saber Wolf. Wolf spelled WULF. They're adorable. They're very sweet folks, and I appreciate them a whole bunch. Also, give RK Husk a follow on Twitter for helping me do my little PNG Tuber variant here. Well, the new outfit, yes, very good indeed. And feel free to give me a follow, I suppose. I should shout myself out too. Suppose I should do that. We appreciate you too. Aw, still gonna murder you in Armello. I also stream now. Yes, Robin has streamed now. Follow Robin RK Husk at on here as well. On twitcho.tv. My nose itches. Alright. I'm gonna go rest my voice and probably hang out with Rowan later. So, I still need a shower too. I'm gonna go do domestic things. I will catch everyone another time. And once the next volume drops, I'll probably see, hopefully, all of you again. And if not, then I'll see you around on Tuesdays and Sundays, where my usual stream days are. You stinko. Alright, listen. Yeah, you all have a good one too. I'll see you around.